Hey everyone! Hey, it's Friday, May 5th, 2023 at 12 p.m. Pacific. So it's an odd date and time for a stream, but I'm glad you are here. And hello everybody who's not able to come to the usual stream times. I'm happy to see you here today. Everybody else, thanks for coming back. We got another Randomizer stream to do today. This is Randomizer stream number 121, so we're just keep on moving with this. And do you like my mat arrangement for today? I found these mats work really well together. I was able to find the Spider-Man mat and an Avengers mat, I think at Five Below had a couple of these mats, and they fit really well with what I was doing here. Yeah, a treat for those overseas. I'm happy to do this. I used to do streams at different times, but that is less available for me, but happy to do it now. I'm glad it's the people who can be here and watch the whole thing. All right, so we do have a new randomizer game to play. We got a lot of tough stuff left. We're trying to eliminate all the masterminds. We have... I don't know if I'll see a spike. I just like this mat combo, so I threw it out today. Speaking of randomizer stuff, Midnight Suns comes out on Wednesday. Midnight Suns comes out on Wednesday, so Midnight Suns will be added to the randomizer a week from Wednesday, so in the first couple of weeks of June, that's when we're going to add it in. So you'll have some time to pick it up if you wanted to get into the league there. So don't worry about that if you're wondering if it's going to be added right away. Also, next week, we're back to our regular schedule. So Tuesday, Thursday, 4 p.m. Pacific. Tuesday is going to be the third tournament setup that was the most liked of the week. And Thursday is going to be the next randomizer at the regular time. Fingers crossed, hopefully. I shouldn't see any issues. And is there anything else? Oh, yeah. So I'm going to try to do some Midnight Suns streams for you next week when I get the expansion. And then I'm hoping to have an overview as well once I get some time to play it for everybody. So look forward to all that stuff. Right now, we've got results to go over. So you faced Ebony Maw, Epic Ebony Maw. And let's just say he's tough, and you sure reflected that with your with your results. Here is the actual setup. Setup A and Setup B. It was Epic Ebony Maw's Anti-Mutant Hatred. Let me know what you think the win rate and the fun level was for this week. Red John, I never expect it. It's always a pleasant surprise when I do. So if I don't and I have to find it on a release day, I probably won't be doing a stream on that day. But I'll let you know when I know. But yeah, I see a lot of low percentage win rates, and I'm not surprised there. We got a 20%, 24, 10%, and then a 2.2. That's in the bad area of a like value. So was this a bad setup? Was it an okay setup? Was it a good setup? Let me go ahead and show you because I know the answer. It was a 33% win rate, which is frustrating. And the fun level was 2.7, which makes it okay, which is higher than I thought it would be. Some people had some good luck, and I bet if I split these up, Setup B would have had a much lower fun level than Setup A. There were more losses in Setup B than Setup A. Sometimes the nature of it is going to make it tougher with the limited selections I got to throw in, changing it up significantly. I try to keep it as close as possible, but there's only so much you can do. Let's go ahead and look at the scores. Epics are tough. Understatement of the year. Speaking of which, I hope we don't see any epics today, or if we do, it's one that we already lost two times, and we can cancel out the epic. All right, before I keep going with this, by the way, some people have submitted their featured format results for Legendary Legacy Arcade. If you're not trying that, I'm going to keep it up for until July. So a featured format is where I give you a set list of certain cards you're allowed to use. You randomize from that set of cards of a specific theme, and you play through an arcade setup randomizing the whole thing. This featured format is MCU, so all the characters we've seen or characters inspired or close to characters we've seen in the MCU, and you randomize from them. We've got 2 paths completed. I'm trying to complete my path, and then we're going to do a new featured format somewhere around July. If you do finish a path, you submit it, and I will put it on a fun leaderboard for the featured format. So if you're interested in doing that, check out the arcade channel. Let's go ahead and look at the results here for Setup B. So Montax there at 10th place, who said, this Master Strike is probably my least favorite Master Strike in the game, especially with this scheme. I could have had a hand with 4 wounds, a twist, and a rare. Strike comes out, and poof, the rare is gone. Brutal. And then Jay Purnell at 9th place says, is there a higher jump in difficulty from non-epic to epic than Ebony Maw? Hard to say. By the way, yeah, not a lot of players this week, and again, don't blame you. First of all, not everybody has Infinity Saga, and second of all, this was a tough one. 8th place goes to Snash and Speakin', 15 total rank points, and I'm just realizing I can't see the key. So hold on. Let me make sure that's visible. Because it's very frustrating to go through this without seeing the key. I don't know why I didn't do that. Oh, I know I didn't do it. I formatted this differently. So let's do that. Hide these. All right, so I can read them properly. And so you can too. Where are we? Where are we? Where are we? All right, we're good. Press the button. Much better. All right, so at 7th place is Canis with 16 total rank points. 6th place is Jolt with 16.5 total rank points there. 5th place goes to Off the Cuff. Nobody's won yet, Setup B. 25 total rank points for Off the Cuff there. 4th place goes to Snatch Cat with 26 total rank points. And I'm pretty sure some of these were bolded earlier, but Snatch Cat said, if you can't hit Ebony Maw this early in this game, you probably won't. True. There's Ollie and Kyla at 3rd place for Setup B with 31 total rank points. 2nd, 4th, and 4th when it comes to turns, escapes, and points per turn. Where's the -1 rating? Extremely poor Master Strike timing. We practically lost everywhere, and Ollie couldn't keep an uncommon to save his life. What an annoying combination. Ollie literally at one point said he'd rather face Maria Hill again than play this setup another time. Thank goodness for the Bruce rare that let Kyla gain back the Thor rare, otherwise we were on our way to losing this one. I can feel the frustration oozing out of that comment. And going up to 2nd place is J Master with 1 more total rank point than them, 32 total rank points. I do not like Ebony Maw, lol. And then 1st place goes to Red John with 38 total rank points, who swept it with 1st all across the board. Back-to-back Master Strikes got God of Thunder and Quantum Breakthrough. What else do you have to say? So I appreciate everybody who who took on the challenge of Setup B. It wasn't pleasant, wasn't easy, but you did it. So kudos to you. Speaking of setups, let's go up to Setup A. And at 11th place, J Master said, I don't see the appeal of epic villains. He just came out swinging and never gave me a moment to build momentum. And trust me, you are not the only one who shares those sentiments. And Montax also tied 11th place, who said, Epic Ebony Maw KO'd 2 of my rares a few turns after I recruited them, and I immediately wanted to flip the table. Hated this. 10th place is me. You can read my poem if you like. 9th place goes to Snatch Cat, 16.5 total rank points. Tough setup. Twist came out frequently and start clogging up both decks. Eventually, Ebony Maw got too strong to hit with his endgame bonus and ran out of time. 8th place is Jay Parnell with 20 total rank points. 7th place is Mikey Gill with 21 points. 6th place is, looks like a new challenger, Brent Campbell. 23 total rank points. Welcome to the league. 5th place goes to Jolt with 36 total rank points. 4th place is Off the Cuff. 39 total rank points. 4 out of 5 strikes came in the first 5 turns, with only 1 non-gray being KO'd. The final strike didn't KO anything major, which kept Nova's rare, which I was able to recruit early, save for basically the entire game. The other hand did basically nothing, but it didn't need to. And then, there we go. Yeah, 3rd place is Red John with 40 total rank points. And then here's why they're in those colors, because it was another tie. 1st place tie between Snash and Speakin', and Ollie and Kyla, kind of a 4-person tie there. 41 total rank points for either. Snash and Speakin' had the shorter game, but Ollie and Kyla had the higher points per turn. There you go. So Ollie and Kyla said, just gross. And then Snash and Speakin' said, we have never been more thankful for having 2. Now, I don't know what you meant by syringes. Maybe someone in chat can tell me what you meant to say here. More thankful for having 2 syringes at the top of the deck. Snash scored Nova's rare in turn 7, shortly followed by Hawkeyes. Sadly, majority of the bystanders rescued were X-Men, but with all the ranged available, Squidward got turned into Calamari. My wife, on the other hand, tried to build a strength deck, but wasn't able to get it rolling. So, well done, everybody there. Again, kudos for trying this one, because you got to see me struggle through it, and then you said, you know what, I'm going to play this anyway. And I admire that. I really do. Hopefully, this week is a bit more forgiving. And speaking of this week, let's go ahead and get into what in the world we're playing today. Who we're facing. We have a limited amount of Masterminds left. But Ebony Maw's still in there. We could get him twice in a row. So who knows? Who do you want to see? Who are we going to see? I hope we get somebody that matches this mat, because I really don't want to change them, because I like how this mat looks. Okay. Let me start the predictions real quick while you're deciding. I did predictions differently for the tournament setup, so I got to change it back. All right, predictions are live. So get those in if you like. How am I going to do? Am I going to win or not win? So it looks like we got some calls for Deadpool schemes, Infinity Thanos, and sniper rifles for the scheme. That's all going to depend on who the heroes are. I don't mind sniper rifles with the right mix of heroes, but boy, that's an unforgiving scheme. Those who played the tournament last week, I think? Or was it week 1? I guess that would be last week. No, it wouldn't. I put it in there, and you played it. It's tough. Okay. I'm going to start this thing. No predictions coming in ahead of time. Sometimes there are. Not seeing any yet. People want Thanos. I got to bring people what they want, right? We'll see what happens. I wish I could zoom out. The button is to the left of this. Is the Wheel of Fate randomizer. But all right, here we go. Who are we starting with? In 3, 2, 1. You guys got it. Oh, we got... I'm going to let you look at that Mastermind and Scheme combo, and I won't say much about it. Oh, I have to re-roll the third one. I forgot I had that custom one from that setup I made. I got to re-roll that's the third villain group, because that's not a real group. But I'll get everything else, and then we'll re-roll that. That's so interesting. I don't think this is going to go well. Where did I put him? Where did I put him? So, yeah, we got the escapes. We get to look at the cool reskins, though. But we got fragmented realities. Yeah, this is a rough scheme combo. Hey, thank you for the resub. Let's go rock and roll, says Mikey. I will do my best with this combo that I've been presented here. Take a second. Take a second to look at the text for fragmented realities. You can just type in exclamation scheme space fragmented, get a link to Master Strike, and you'll see why I'm a bit worried about this combo. If you want. And then, I don't know who Villain Group 3 is yet. I will roll for them. Yeah, Infinity Stones, Enemies of Wakanda. Who are they? I don't know who that was, but thank you. Let me check in a second. I'm not looking right now. This is a very rough combo. Wenchwog, thank you so much for the Prime sub. Appreciate that. And Multiple Man. Ooh, this could be a blessing or a curse. We'll see. That's the fun part, though. But all right, we've got 3 Avengers: Storm, Black Panther, Tony Stark, Cap 1941. Out of time happening, and some coordinate, which might help me. Thank you so much, MVL Marcus, for the resub. Friday stream, yes, the elusive Friday stream has appeared. And then we got Groot and Deadpool Mercs for money. Love Groot. But where did I put him? Got him. Okay, here's Deadpool. Yeah, no chimichangas for him though. Okay, so I gotta roll for a new villain group. I'm gonna do that so I don't have to change this setup that's right here. I'm just gonna do it on my phone off screen and let you know who it is real quick. Could be anybody. There's no eliminated villains yet, so it doesn't matter. Randomizer. Who would be the worst possible one? Some actual villainous weapons would not be that great. All right, let me randomize this. I'm going to pick the first one that's not and always leads. And it looks like it is the Marauders, which is also not that great. So the Marauders are my next villain group. All right. Here they are. More bystanders get carried off, so that's just perfect. All right, we got the Marauders in there. And let's go ahead and get this stuff together. Oh, did I? Yeah, I grabbed it. Okay, so I might play this 3 times. We'll see. These could be very short games. These could be very short. Somehow, though, I feel like you guys are going to like this setup better than the last one. I can't quite tell you why. No problem. I'll do my best. I mean, at the very least, I don't have you topless, so I guess that's a good thing. So let's place all this stuff. And by the way, look at the special setup instructions. Shuffle the villain deck, then split it as evenly as possible into a villain deck for each player, then shuffle 2 twists into each player's villain deck. So no twists enter the villain deck right now as I'm doing the initial shuffle. So we're going to have, we'll put it face up, we know who's in there. 5 strikes and 2 bystanders, and then we do the twist after the fact. 2 mystery bystanders at the bottom. So it's going to be a total of 4 twists. So I'll do 4 piles. I'll do 5 piles just because an odd number of piles is usually better for mixing things up for the villain deck. So yeah, we'll look at Thanos in a little bit, but he gets stronger for Infinity Stones in the escape pile and city, but the city's going to be small, so the escape pile I'm worried about, and then he has an alternate win condition. Yeah, and then, yes, I can get an extra twist from enemies of Wakanda. But yeah, Thanos can just straight up win if I'm not controlling these realities. And the problem with Fragmented Realities is that things escape a lot and quickly. So if they're Infinity Stones, I am in trouble. Also, there are some synergies in this hero deck. Not as many as I would like, but they exist. And the thing about Multiple Man is I got to be careful fighting him, because the more I fight, the more KOs I have to do. And he could end up making me KO things I don't want just so I avoid escapes. Because if Multiple Man is the only one in the city, I'm going to have to fight him to avoid escapes. So we'll see how many Infinity Stones I can get. All right, so here is my shuffled villain deck. And now I get 2 new decks. It's going to be like this. And I got to shuffle them again. And then we'll just put 2 twists in each one and shuffle those in. But how great would it be if we actually got to eliminate Fragmented Realities here? So here's my twist, 1 in each pile, and we'll cut them and shuffle them up. I guess I'll slide the top one in the middle, so make it a little better, and I'll shuffle them up that way. But yeah, would be great if we eliminated both of these, this Mastermind and this scheme, but it's not looking great. And looking at the predictions, it seems like most of you agree with me that this is going to be a long shot to take care of. Yeah, the stones escaping not only are as bad for the Mastermind, but they do their own bad stuff in the first place. So this is like if Thanos was speed running Infinity War more than he already was, and also broke reality at the time. If he did some extra stuff with the Reality Stone when he was raiding. Okay, so real quick, I gotta set this up. This is how I usually do it. There's no normal city. You'll see that when I shuffle everything up. So for now, I'm just gonna put the 2 there. All right, let's get the hero deck shuffled up and get going. Okay, making sure I don't mix in my starters. Okay, we're good. 2, 3, 4. Oh, thank you so much. Those are always really fun for me to put together. I feel like I've gotten better at them over time, but they're a lot of fun to do. So I'm glad you like them. I am terrified to take on Chthon, but I love how there's, so you're saying, but there's a chance with that scheme, and that sounds like a lot of fun. If I get a large number of players game, I definitely want to take on that scheme, because it sounds like a blast with a bunch of players. The graphic design and the commentary are both A+. Hey, high praise. I appreciate that. Thank you. I will admit, since I did rush some of them out earlier, but this time I try to take a little bit more of my time, stop and think about what I really want to say about the new reveals, and I think that's lended to making them a little bit better. I'm just trying to rush them out because I can be more thoughtful on them. But yeah, appreciate it. Very much looking forward to playing the game next week. Many Shuvs and Zuls knew what it was to be roasted in the depths of the slur that day. I don't know what that quote's from, but it's incredible. Is that from, I imagine it's from something that has to do with this game. That would be quite the quote to pull out. All right. What do you think of my shot at this setup? Oh, it's a Ghostbusters quote. I am so sorry that was lost on me. I'll do better next time. Okay, there's our hero deck. And cool. Yeah, Forge will be nice if you can get it to work. But as Don't Feed the Green was mentioning in a BGG post, it's more likely that you should go for the attack by that point of the game to hit him just straight up versus doing a defeat for free effect, but we'll see. All right, starting hands. Yes, I have to do that. Predictions are closed. So it looks like half of, 1/3 of you say can probably win this, and 2/3 of you say no chance. No chance in the Dark Dimension that's going to happen. So, and most of the points are way towards a lose. Again, not surprised there. Got the Hydra on the right, shield on the left, all that good stuff. And I already did the city, so we are good. Less than 10 minutes. I'll call it a win in my book. All right. Now, let's go over this terrifying Mastermind end scheme combo. Fill up the HQ and begin this thing. So, we're using Thanos from the Infinity Saga as our Mastermind. Thanos gets +1 attack for each Infinity Stone in the city and or escape pile. Master Strike, the leftmost Infinity Stone in the city, escapes. Going to be interesting for this setup. Then an Infinity Stone worth 4 VP or more enters the city from your victory pile. If you didn't have any, each player gains a wound. And less than 10 minutes may be your only win. I said it. I'm going to do... I can probably play this like 3 times today. Thanos wins when 6 Infinity Stones escape. Get that. All right, and here's the scheme. If you've never seen Fragmented realities before, strap in for this. Set up, add an extra villain group, which is not the villainous weapons. We added the Marauders in, which is its own thing. Shuffle the villain deck, then split it as evenly as possible into a villain deck for each player, then shuffle 2 twists into each player's villain deck. That's done. Special rules. The normal city does not exist. Instead, each player has a different dimension in front of them with 1 city space. Let me go ahead and demarcate that by saying this doesn't exist either. Okay, villains and bystanders from your villain deck enter your dimension. You can fight villains in any dimension. Twist, play 2 cards from your villain deck. And evil wins when the number of non-gray heroes in the KO pile is 5 times the number of players. So there's a couple things I have to keep track of. I have to keep track of non-gray heroes in the KO pile. And I got to keep track of escaped Infinity Stones. So let me go ahead and type those in. And while I'm doing that, let me know. It's quite the setup. And I have my... I think I know what I should do here, but when where was it? Oh, this is what I was gonna say. On Thanos' Master Strike, when he says a stone enters the city from your victory pile, don't I get to pick the city, or does it enter the city of the current player? Let me update this stuff, and you let me know what you think about that, so we can figure out how the rules are gonna go. Okay. Not 100%, that's why. So there's 4 twists. Let's go with, Stones escaped out of 6, and then non-gray heroes in the KO pile. Non-gray heroes. And that's out of 5. Oh, 5 times out of 10. 5 times the number of players. So that should be updated. So what do you think about that? On a Master Strike, do I get to choose which city the stone enters, or does it have to be my city? If I take 2 more seconds to think about it, I'll probably have the answer, but don't want to presume. Oh, yeah. All right. That should all be accurate right there. Stones escape, non-great heroes KO'd, 4 twists, 5 tactics, all that good stuff. I think a city of your choice. There's no reason why I would infer that it would be your city, because it's the legendary rule, right, of if something says the thing and there's more than one thing, the active player picks. But we'll handle that when we get there. All right. Which may or may not even matter, so we'll see. Let me hide this. I will play this as many times as I have the time for. Let's fill up our HQ right now. We are starting with Storm and Black Panther as our first card. We've got Prune the Growth's Groot. Yeah, I also think it's your choice. Yep, okay. I'm glad you agree. We got Liberate the Prisoner's Cap. We got another Storm and Black Panther. And we got Stay Out of Trouble, Tony Stark. Okay. Without further ado, I kind of regret not using the Thanos mat here, but I use it all the time. So Thanos will speak for himself on the Mastermind card. Let's go ahead and begin. I kind of don't want to press the start button because that means I have to start, but we have to do it. Starting with turn 1, here we go. Okay, we're starting with a 5-1. Now, real quick, just to make sure we are on it, let's read the special rules one more time. So, left size dimension, right size dimension, villains and bystanders from your villain deck enter your dimension. You can fight villains in any dimension. Twist, you play 2 cards. So, let's see what happens here. Playing the left-hand size dimension, starting with a twist. So, getting this started early. So, once again, twist is play 2 cards from your villain deck. Here we go. Let's play 2 cards. First card is a Master Strike, which is going to whiff, right? And then I have to play a second card. So the strike is no stones to escape, no stones to enter, but each player does gain a wound, which I guess is fine versus the alternative. Wounds go out, and then we play a second card from the villain deck. It is our first villain. It is Blockbuster from Marauders. Blockbuster gets +2 attack for each bystander he has. Ambush, if there's a villain in the bank, that villain and Blockbuster each capture a bystander. There's no bank, so you can't rob it and steal things. So he's just a 4 attack, which I can't fight right now. Maybe my next turn. I didn't look at to see what the other side has. So here's my 5 recruit. The most expensive thing I could take is Storm Black Panther, but let's look at all our options. We'll start with that one. So we've got Tsunami of Water or Tsunami of Justice. So each 3 attack. Storms has range trigger. You get +2 attack, usable only against the Mastermind, and that could be useful. And then Black Panthers is Covert. You may KO a card from your hand or discard pile. I like this card a lot. It's probably what I'm going to pick up so I can help get some early attack to clear the city out. But just to do our due diligence, let's look at the other 4-cost cards. Stay Out of Trouble is 2 attack, Coordinate, Tech, Danger Sense 2. Danger Sense is also going to be very helpful with this setup. Filtering through the villain decks. Alright, and Prune the Growth is 2 attack, and then Strength, you may KO a card from your hand or discard pile if you do gain a shard. Shards are also going to be useful here. And then we'll just look at the Divided that we can also afford. Probably won't take this turn. It is Gathering Rain Clouds and Gathering Clues, 1 recruit and range draw a card, and 1 attack and instinct draw a card. Pretty good one, but I'm going to go ahead and get that early big attack. I mean, 3 is decent, plus the trigger, so I'll lead into it. I'll take the Divided, Storm and Black Panther on the left. By the way, Black Panther can KO a card, so now that I just got a wound, I got something good to KO. And there's another Storm and Black Panther. Big showing for them. Let's move over. So here's my starting hand. It's 3 and 3. So unless a multiple man comes up, I'm probably not going to hit anything. And from the right size dimension, we get another identical Blockbuster. Wow. Talk about parallel realities here. So once again, nothing happens. Perfectly symmetrical. Perfectly balanced. Of course, Thanos is behind this. All right, we got 3 attack that won't go anywhere, unfortunately, which means we're probably going to have our first escape. At least it's not a gem, but it will KO a hero. 3 recruit on the right-hand side. Now, that's unfortunate because now the only things I can take are other Storm and Black Panther cards, and I've already taken one on the left. However, left one's got ranged and covert triggers. These ones have range and instinct. So I don't mind taking the one that draws cards, but let's look at the one that just came in, just to check. So that's Lightning Strike and Pouncing Strike, 2 attack, and any villain you fight in the rooftops gets -1. Awful for this setup, no rooftops at all. And then ranged, or Instinct, Instinct to recruit. You may move a villain to an adjacent empty city space. Wow, this card is probably never, it can never be worse than when you're playing Fragmented Realities, because it does nothing except give you 2 attack or 2 recruit, and give you the class triggers. That's really funny. All right, yeah. This one's getting KO'd. That's uniquely bad for this setup. So let's just, I'm probably just going to pick up, I could pick up an Officer. I could pick up a Maria Hill. But this one's also decent because it lets you draw cards. You do have to activate it. But if you do have one of those classes, it's safe, so I will pick it up for 2. Just to keep the HQ moving along there. And then we got Deadpool, who still not between 8 p.m. and midnight, but we'll get to that in a second. All right, I can only allow 10 KOs. And when Thanos makes an Infinity Stone escape, that does trigger a KO, so yeesh. All right, left-hand side has revealed a multiple man, which is going to push out Blockbuster. So here's our first escape. No escape effect on him, so he's just going to run away through these dimensions, making the first non-gray hero KO, and it's going to be this Divided Storm Black Panther that's not really going to do much in this setup. So that's our first one. That is counter number 2 for my backstage purposes here. That's 1 here, non-gray hero KO'd. And it's replaced by the other common. Okay, so Multiple Man comes in. He's great for KO power. And although there are diminishing returns as you keep going, he's got Fight, KO one of your heroes for each other Multiple Man in your victory pile. So we'll see. I can fight them this turn. So at least I can save this dimension from another escape. 3 attack. Let's go for it. There are no other multiple mana in my victory pile, so this does no KOs for starters, but left side has one now. Okay. Here we go. 1, 2, 3. It's you're talking about how many heroes? It's one hero. 2 hero names, but 1 hero on the divided card. Because the hero is Storm Black Panther. It is. Kind of. All right, 3 recruit. Let's look at that Deadpool card. This Deadpool card is funny. If it's between 8 p.m. and midnight, you get +2 attack. Otherwise, you get +2 recruit. And then text says, screw it, just take both. I'll read the flavor text. I love it. For pillow fights and gunfights. Wait, which one is this again? It's the afternoon. I started the stream at 12, so it's not going to trigger unless I get some tech. But I am going to go with the Storm and Black Panther over here because I do already have one that can help trigger the ranged for 2. And all right, we're getting an expensive HQ. I love these Groot cards, but it's getting expensive. So I'm just a tad bit worried about that. Although right side should have more recruit if I had 3 attack in my hand last time. I can pick up maybe some Groot cards to help get some shards. Hopefully save me so that when an Infinity Stone comes up, I can try to fight it. But we'll see. Right-hand side. Yep, there's our 5 and 1. So we're going to push out Blockbuster, right? We don't. How lucky is that, even though now he's buffed. So, yeah, he just got 2 more attack. It's not like I can fight him anyway. We're going to have our first bystander escape. But it did buy me a little time. I've got 5 recruit. Only 1 more bystander left in the 2 decks combined. He found the bank somehow. Look at Groot and Branches. Groot and Branches is a great card. Plus it's a covert, although I don't have anything that triggers covert on this side. Gain 2 shards. You may spend shards to get recruit this turn, and then a covert, you may choose another player. That player gains a shard. I like this one a lot. Yeah. You got your wins, you got your losses. The Danger Sense is really good. I have 2 tech cards here, so I'm also tempted to take this and try to get Deadpool to Danger Sense. And I'm pretty sure I get to pick the deck I'm Danger Sensing. The villain deck, because again, it's the villain deck. Which could help avoid some unfortunate things. I could reorder things a bit. Prune the Gross has the KO power that I don't have any strength cards and that won't trigger yet. And the Coordinate with the Danger Sense is very useful. Which means I could have this on one side where the other side has the tech for the Coordinate. But I think, since that'll take some time, I think just straight up gaining shards is going to help me the soonest. So I'm going to go ahead and take Groot and Branches here on the right. And try to lean into that. Although I do have a lot of tech coming out here that I can make work. Becoming Savior is going to be, well, not that hard. I have some Avengers. So maybe I'll also throw in some tech over here and try to get Cap and Tony and Deadpool and make this a covert tech Avengers-ish side. We'll see. Which means the other side would have to be Storm and Black Panther, but we'll see if they continue to appear. Plus, they have that one common that's kind of a dud in this setup, so I don't know about that. Here we go, into the empty city. We've got the first Infinity Stone. The Space Stone gets +1 attack for each empty city space, so nothing. Ambush, the Space Stone captures 3 bystanders, then move an Infinity Stone from any city space to the bridge. If there's already a villain there, swap them, and then fight, move, and or swap any number of villains to other city spaces. So that none of that can happen, but it does get 3 bystanders, and I'm not going to be able to fight it this turn. The 3 bystanders it gets are the Dog Show Judge, Detective Wolverine, and the News Reporter. All very good ones, especially Detective Wolverine, but I'm probably going to lose them all. But gets no buffs attack. And right-hand side, you have 5 attack. Right-hand side's got 1, 2, 3. Not quite, so probably going to lose all of that. So because I can't fight anything for 2, let's just get 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5 recruit just for fun. I can take Storm the Beachhead over here. Maybe the left side is where I put the tech cards. You get +1 attack for each hero class you have. Oh, actually, yeah. This cares more about different classes. And I do have Divided Storm and Black Panther, so this would be great to take anyway. With one of those divided cards in my hand, this is going to be 3 attack. And combined with the other one that gives me 3 attack, that's 6 attack with 2 cards. That's really pretty good. Yeah, I'm going to take this. And I can send it out of time just by playing it. In fact, I have to, so I'm picking up Storm the Beachhead. Left-hand side's already got some decent attack if I can draw it all together. I've got Little Gray Area with some more Danger Sense. Here's left side's new hand. That's 1, 2, 3. That's 6 attack. That would have been enough to hit the Space Stone. So if left-hand side is able to get that other bystander, I'll be super lucky. But otherwise, not so much. Turn 6 is Stonekeeper. So here's what happens. We have our escape over here. No escape effects on Blockbuster, but we got to do things in this order. First, we do our KO. Which card do I want to KO from the HQ? I'm thinking Deadpool. It's the same thing, so Danger Sense affects the villain deck, so I get to, the active player gets to pick. So I get to pick which one, because it's a the, and there's more than one. Unless I see some disagreement in chat, but I think that's how it's going to go. Nighttime is the right time, might be the one I KO, but everything else is more expensive. This turn, I'm going to get 3 recruit. So if I KO Deadpool and I don't get anything else, I can't recruit anything here. Little Gray Area is also not the best. It gives me 3 attack, but also it weakens a bunch of villains. But there's only space for 2 villains in the city at a time. Prune the Gross also might not pay off as soon as I would like, because I'd have to get strength. But it does give me KO power. I think what I'm going to do is get rid of Prune the Growths. I really like it, but I don't know if I'm going to have the time to take care of that. So I'm going to get rid of that for increasing the KO counter by 1. Then Bystander got carried off, so we have to, each side's got to discard a card. Easy, right-hand side discards the wound. Left-hand side is going to... I want to keep my 6 attack, just in case, so I will discard my shield agent here. And finally, the escape. And that's that. Here we go. Stonekeeper comes in. Ambush. If the Soul Stone is in the city or escape pile, each player discards a card. If it's in a player's victory pile, that player draws 2 cards. Neither was the case. And then fight. Each player KOs one of the heroes. This card counts as an interference stone. Yeah, nothing to fight for 3, so let's just try to do a recruit. I'm going to play my 3 recruit, and I'm going to pick up Nighttime as the right time. I'll load up on Tech on the right, and that means I'm probably going to want to Stay Out of Trouble on the left to coordinate it to the right at the right moment. Left side now with Cap wants some different classes. There's another one that just entered. And looks like we have potentially 4 attack. 4 attack if I get the shards. But I also want some covert over here. So it's a covert tech side, really wishing Black Widow was here. But she's not. She's not part of this setup. Alright, I have 6 attack. We'll see if I get lucky here. Probably not. And are you kidding me? You guys are here for it. That's incredible. I'm going to take a second because that was remarkable. I don't even know how to process what just happened. Oh, man. Okay. Well, that was a great stroke of luck. I have enough attack to hit the Space Stone with 4 bystanders on it, which is amazing for multiple reasons. Thank goodness for that other bystander appearing at just the right moment. Thank you. I needed that. You guys didn't miss that, right? Pulled a bystander. So now we're going to... Yeah, probably. I've used up my luck for this game. 3 attack, unactivated. I'll play the Storm side just for fun. 6 total attack. So let's do this thing. I hit the Space Stone for 5 attack. And, oh, more water. Trying to get me too hydrated so I can't finish this game. Alright. So, yes. I've celebrated. Fight movement or swapping a number of villains into other city spaces. That's impossible here. So we just get the Space Stone, we blow it up, we have it now, and I get to rescue 4 bystanders. So we start with the Dog Show Judge. Each player reveals the top card of their deck. Judge one of those cards to be best in show. That player draws that card. Top card of each player's deck. So if I took the operative this turn, I end up with 2 recruit. But if the right side took, the agent. Right side took the operative. Right side would have 1, 2, 3, 4 recruit. And that would open up things in a big way. So I'm going to go ahead and get the operative drawn on the right-hand side. Best in show. First bystander. Second bystander is Detective Wolverine. Investigate the villain deck for a villain worth 1 VP and put it into your victory pile. Okay, so I get to choose a villain deck. I think what I should do is pick the right-hand side to maybe try to avoid another escape. Although there's no bystanders left. The Master Strikes won't do anything on the right except give one. So I'm hoping for a Master Strike, I suppose. Although that's an Infinity Stone. That's going to escape. Yeah, the right has 2 twists, so I can tuck one of the twists if I see it. Yeah, so Stonekeeper is an Infinity Stone. So on a Master Strike, what will happen is Stonekeeper's going to escape. Although, question. Can I pick the city that doesn't have an Infinity Stone for the Master Strike? I think I can. I think I can say there's no Infinity Stone in the city if the city's on the left. Right? I can do that. That's legit. Unless I hear some disagreements. But let's go pick the right side anyway. Okay. Top 2 cards of the right side's villain deck. And it's the Mind Stone and a Multiple Man. So I do put a Multiple Man in my discard, in my victory pile. I sped it up. And I got the Mind Stone. Should I tuck the Mind Stone? Highest cost during the HQ. Ambush. All heroes cost 2 more. I mean, the more stones I tuck, the less likely it's going to be for Thanos to get them. So I think I tucked this stone. It's going to speed up the amount of twists. But even so, I'm going to see them anyway. There's 2 other villain groups in here. The stones are the ones I want to keep away. So I'm going to tuck this stone to the bottom. Because that is my right as an investigator to do so. Okay, cool. We're not done with the bystanders. We got the news reporter that just lets me draw a card. So I will draw that agent I revealed anyway earlier. Because the dog show judge didn't make me discard it, right? I don't know why it would. I don't think so. Yep, it just reveals it. And then the 4th bystander is a standard. Okay, and now I suddenly have 2 recruit. So it's a sidekick for me, and that sidekick is going to be a standard, wonderful standard sidekick. Okay, so I got one of those cards, I tucked the other one, so I don't know what the top of the villain deck is going to be. So chances are Stonekeeper's going to escape anyway. But that was my little stroke of luck. I don't know if I'm going to get any more of that. That's one less piece of attack that Thanos will have access to. Hello. Welcome to this strange day early stream. But it's a very unique setup, and I'm happy to be playing it. 4, 5, 6. All right. Shoot, I don't have any other hero classes. That could have been better. But I get to send it out of time. Maybe the turn after that will be next, or will be better if that's the next turn. And I can get 4 attack if I really need. Okay, turn 8 on the right-hand side villain deck is going to be Nightshade. So they have some pretty nasty escape effects if I recall correctly. So Stonekeeper is also going to escape. So let's handle this in order. I'm going to... So it'll grow back if you have a wound in your hand or discard pile KO to get +1 attack. Otherwise gain a wound. Decent for this setup. Hey, Silver Fox, thank you so much for the tier 1 sub. Almost 12 months for you. 11 months for subs for Silver Fox. Thank you. Okay, so one of the Deadpools is going to go. I'm going to get some tech, so I think it's going to be it'll grow back. I don't think I'm going to get that many wounds, even though it wouldn't fit with the instinct on the left. Pretty high. There's not that many Masterminds in the rotation, so it's actually pretty decent chance that happened, which it did. Okay, no escape effect, so that's just going to be an escape. So let's handle this. That's +1 non-gray hero KO'd, and that's our first stone escaped. So 1 for each thing. And that's going to buff up Thanos, so now he's at 12 permanently for the rest of the game until he gets more attack, that is. Okay. Let's refill the HQ, of course. And we've got to play our cards now. Oh, we got Nightshade first. Nightshade comes in. Empowered by tech. Fight. You get +1 recruit for each tech hero in the HQ. So that's rough because she is now 5 attack. Which I almost could have taken her, but if I recruit her, I can fight her this turn if I recruit one of the techs and I replace it with a non-tech. So we'll see if I get to do that. I'll start with the recruit then. 2, 3, 4. So the right side is where I said I wanted to take all those tech cards. So stay out of trouble, I would rather take on the left so I can coordinate it. But I could just wait and coordinate it if I have a tech on the left-hand side. Or I could just play it for myself. So I'll take stay out of trouble over here for 4, and we'll see if I replace it with a non-tech. And I do. So now Nightshade goes down to 4, which is perfect. I'd rather save my shards, but also I can't really afford that many escapes. So 2 soldiers give me 2 attack, and then Groot and Branches are going to give me 2 shards. I can spend them to get recruit this turn, but I'm not. I'm going to spend them to get attack as normal, and then hit Nightshade for 4. And I get +1 recruit for each tech hero in the HQ. So that's going to give me 1 recruit. And that's not going to go anywhere, but it's okay. I've cleared the city, which is good when the city is 1 space. Has anybody played this scheme with 3 or more people? 5 people would be interesting, because then you'd have the same number of city spaces essentially as normal. I have never played this beyond 2 players, or 2-handed. Fragmented realities. 1 more. 6. How did it go with 4? It actually sounds like it's decently fun the more people you have. I think it scales that way. Everybody's focused on their own thing. Turn 9 is our next Master Strike. Unfortunately, hectic. This is the side with a stone in the victory pile. So here we go. The leftmost affinity stone in the city escapes. That whiffs, thank goodness. And then a stone worth 4 AP or more enters the city from your victory pile. I've got the space stone here. Pretty desperate. Okay. Interesting. I would expect different, but so the space stone has to come in. I get to pick which side it comes in. I'm going to pick this side. So here's what happens. Space stone comes in, captures 3 bystanders, and this time it does get +1 because they're... Okay. Yeah, again, great choice by Snatch Cat. Question. The space stone gets +1 for each empty city space. Now, in this case, I think no matter what I do, Thanos, the space stone gets +1 because... Or, does Thanos get +1 or not? Can I pick the city where he already is, or does it count both cities? Because it just says empty city space, not the city. No. There's city spaces, though. Look. Each player has a different dimension in front of them with 1 city space. So city spaces exist. There are 2 city spaces. But for this one, it doesn't say the city. So does he get +1, counting both city spaces? Or does he count just the one I pick and he doesn't get anything? I don't know 100%. So I'll go with whatever you guys say. 3 bystanders. Got the lawyer and 2 standard bystanders. And nothing to move. It's not going to matter in a second because I can't fight it this turn, and right-hand side is going to fill that up. So I'm neutral on it. I do not know. So I've got 2 attack. And Storm the Beachhead is going to give me... It would say gets +1 for each empty city space in the city. Well, that would normally be redundant, right? There would be no reason to put that in most any situation. Anyway, I get +1 attack. Right, the city spaces exist, but how many empty city spaces are there? Do I get to pick a city, or does it count all city spaces? You know, because I'm not picking a city in this case. I get 1 attack for having 1 hero class, which is cool. It does go out of time, which means it's played at the beginning of my next turn once I get to actually play things. I've got 2 recruit. Man, I can't fight the space stone. I will take the other Storm Black Panther divided card. I guess the logic is therefore that as the Mastermind is across both dimensions, that it would be both. I think the stone can... Yeah, I think he gets the buff too. For the reasons I said. I got another Prune the Growth's coming in. And, okay. I already spent the 2. That's gone. And here's the out of time card. All right, that looks like something. Got some more hero classes for sure. But it may not matter because there's going to be a villain in the city in a second. Turn 10 is a strike. He won't stop. Okay. So this is another funny one. The leftmost Infinity Stone in the city escapes. This is one where I do get to choose the city. I'll choose the one without a stone, so nothing escapes. Then a stone worth 4 VP or more enters the city from your victory pile. The Stonekeeper escaped. I don't have any stones in my victory pile, so each player gets a wound. From that, the strikes are kind of whiffing partially in a little way, but Thanos has this defense mechanism where he passes out wounds in case that happens. Weird with this setup. But he's at 12 space stones. I guess I have to consider the attack now. So let's just say he does get the buff because there are 2 city spaces. We'll go with that. But I can still fight it this turn, which I will. That's good. So 2 soldiers is 2 attack. Stay out of trouble. I'm going to play for 2 more attack. Groot and branches, I will get 2 shards and immediately cash them in for 2 more attack so we can fight the space stone. Keep fighting the space stone over and over. I don't know if it doesn't get tired of that. All right, let's take it out. No swapping. Just get a bunch of bystanders. Oh, man, I'm really trying to do my best fighting against this. So I've got these 2 standard bystanders. And we got the lawyer. I love this one. When you rescue this bystander, reveal the top 3 cards of your deck. Draw each of them that has at least 10 words of rules text. Put the rest back in any order. Numerals, icons, and punctuation don't count. Top 3 cards of my deck. So, nighttime is the right time definitely has more than 10. If it's between 8... Oh, no, numbers don't count. Punctuation. So, if it's between 8 and midnight, you get... Otherwise, you get... Yes, plenty. So, I get to draw it. Hold on. These are the other 2 that were in the top. That's where those are. I'll put the rest back with the operative on top of the deck. That's pretty useful. So let's play... And I played attack, so guess what? I get both after playing Stay Out of Trouble. I guess. I get 2 attack and 2 recruit. Nice. And then we're going to get 2 more recruit. The lawyer always feels like a bystander that would have been in Deadpool instead of Revelations. Well, yeah, just because it's She-Hulk. But I like it. It's a very, very much She-Hulk flavor, which is, you know, borderline Deadpool sometimes. So I've got 4 recruit I can do something with. You guys are right. Okay. Now I think I do want to take... I said I wanted this to be tech, and so I could take Prune the Gross for some KO, but I think I'm leaning into triggering tech. So I think even though I can afford 4, I want to take Nighttime as the right time, because this can get me enough recruit to get some more expensive cards later on. If I fail the trigger, it'll just give me 2 recruit anyway. So even though I can get more expensive things, I'm going to go with Nighttime. It meshes with what I've got going so far a bit better. And there's a 3rd one. All right, good to lean into that because they keep showing up. But I do need some KO power. Multiple Man hasn't made much of an appearance, but he will. I just don't know where he's concentrated, which deck. But I need him to show up to get some KOing happening. I've already got 1 in each set, so the first one that shows up is going to give a KO to either side. Splitting them up is the best thing possible, because having too many on one side, it makes it really, really awful to fight, because it starts KOing your good stuff. Okay, another stone, the Power Stone, shows up. The Power Stone gets +1 attack for each other Infinity Stone in the city and or escape pile. So there's 1 in the escape pile that's going to go up to 7. Ambush each player without a stone in their victory pile gains a wound. Left-hand side's got... no more stones because the right-hand side stole it. So the left-hand side, my current side, is going to get a wound. And it's a grievous one. It's a blunt force trauma. The stone, I guess the stone would give you blunt force trauma, the Power Stone. I thought 1 went on the right. Multiple men? No, 1 multiple man on the right because Detective Wolverine put it in the discard pile. Left-hand side's got the other one. Okay. The ambush happened. The fight effect is KO one of your heroes, then KO a wound from your hand or discard pile. Would like to KO a wound. Especially that blunt force trauma. Wasn't Detective Wolverine? Was it? Did I put multiple man on the wrong side? I have Detective Wolverine on the left-hand side, so maybe I put it on the right-hand side for some reason. Yeah, it's very possible I did that. Did anybody else catch that? Should the multiple man... if I have Detective Wolverine on the left, it should be on the left-hand side, so... Let me go ahead and put him where it's supposed to go then. Alright, I got 2 multiple mans on the left-hand side, not on the right-hand side now. He was in the stone left font. Yes. Okay. Then we're good. Hands get tricky with these cities, so I appreciate that catch. So, let's give him his 7 attack. And let's play all this out. I have to start with Storm the Beachhead because it was from out of time. You looked the right by left hand. That's right. That's why I messed up, because I looked in the right-hand side. Anyway, we're all good now. So +1 attack for each hero class I have. I get 3 attack because of the range and the covert I've had, as well as the tech here. And this goes right to my discard pile from out of time. We're going to start with a sidekick. And draw 2 cards. 1, 2. All right, we got some triggers. So Storm here gives -2 attack, +2 attack towards the Mastermind. So the total attack I'm going to have is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 10 towards Thanos, but that's not enough to hit him. So it doesn't matter which side I take because I can't do a KO. But I'm going to trigger the draw card. So let's play Tsunami of Water for just 3 attack. Actually, yeah, I have to do it this way. Yeah, 3, 6, 7, 8, 9, 11. I'm actually 1 short. If I didn't let this... Actually, no. Thanos gets 1 more attack. He's at 13 because there's another one. Oh, actually, no. I could pick the city as this one. But because the Stonekeepers escaped, I'm short 1 attack, which is a bummer. Oh, well. 3 attack. Let's play Gathering Rain Clouds, which is going to give me 1 recruit and a card draw. That card draw is going to be another agent. At least I got a lot of recruit here. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, I wouldn't have enough to hit the Power Stone anyway. So close. Yeah, 3, 4, 5, 6. I'd be stuck there. 1, 2, 3, 4. Recruit him at 5. And the Trooper gives me 5 as well. Not much I can do with that attack. But I can do a bigger recruit this turn. Let's look at Little Gray Area. See if I want to take this. 3. It's a range, which works well with Storm, and then 3+ attack. Avengers, Danger Sense 1. If this revealed a villain, then villains from that same villain group get -1 this turn. If nothing else, the Danger Sense is helpful. Did I not add Storm's attack? I should be at 5, right? Because I played Storm. Oh, I forgot about the out-of-time cap. Thank you. I knew I forgot something. I told you, sometimes I lose all object permanents. So I'm actually at 3, 6, 7, 8, 9. There we go. Oh, man. Yeah, if the card's not here, that's why I like to keep the sidekicks out for a little bit longer than I should, because I'll forget they're gone. Let me back all the way up. So yeah, 3 from cap, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, because I didn't play the Storm side. So that's enough to hit the Power Stone. Let's go ahead and take care of that for 7 before I do any recruits. All right, fight. KO 1 of your heroes and KO a wound from your hand or discard pile. Great. So let's go ahead and KO 1 of these shield agents. And let's KO this Grievous Blunt Force Trauma. And get rid of the Power Stone. That is mine now. Doing decently clearing these stones out. Now I'll take Little Gray Area. Okay. Apologies to Cap for forgetting him. He's used to it, though. Although, 1941 Cap's not used to it. He hasn't gone on the ice yet. You know what's funny about... We were talking about an Exiles set in the Discord. And Exiles is basically a whole bunch of... He can't hear me from out of time. Exiles is a bunch of characters... Marvel characters pulled from different alternate universes to come together and, you know, save parts of the multiverse. And that's kind of what Legendary is when you think about it. You're pulling together a bunch of random heroes from different parts of the multiverse. Most from the 616. Ooh, double wounds. So an Exiles, that would be very appropriate for the way that Legendary works. You are basically the time broker in this game, in a way. All right, turn 12. Right-hand side's got another stone. There's the Soul Stone that the Stonekeeper was looking for. Gets +1 attack for each other villain in the city. Ambush. Each player without an Infinity Stone in their victory pile KOs a non-great hero from the discard pile. Okay, left-hand side's got the Power Stone now. But the right-hand side has the Space Stone as well. So both sides have a stone, so we're good. That Ambush does not do anything. Fight, reveal the top 2 cards of your deck, KO one of them, and draw the other. So Soul Stone's not getting buffed by anything. I've got 2 attack this turn. Can't fight it this turn. I'm worried that the last scene of What If is going to push the possibility of exile. Yeah. I would say I don't think they're... I get it. I don't think they're similar enough because What If is just an anthology of stories that sometimes crossover, and Exiles is like... We see these characters a lot over and over, so... From the comics. I mean, I see them as different enough. I can't speak for anybody else. Especially those in charge of making this thing. Alright, 3 recruit, and 2 attack. That's all I've got. Or I can get 1 extra recruit, which I will, because I don't need the attack. So I'm at 4 recruit. Let's pick up... I mean, I'm going to stay true to form and just keep getting these Deadpool tech cards. The more I take, the more likely they'll show up together. And there's Devoted Patriot. Draw a card, strength, man at a time. We'll have to take those on the left-hand side. Well, you're totally right. You're totally right. So, Mass Appeal, I could see it being a little conflated. Yeah, there are 3 twists left, which I gotta watch out for. I did get to tuck 1 stone. And I've got 2 of my victory piles, and there's only 2 more strikes left. So I'm getting close to not being able to let Thanos get to his win condition. But still, I gotta be careful. When I have a hand like this, I'm gonna have a couple turns of escapes, and that's not great. Already expended both bystanders from the villain decks. Turn 13 is Tetu from Enemies of Wakanda. Empowered by ranged ambush, put a hero from the HQ that isn't empowering any enemies of Wakanda on the bottom of the hero deck. Fight, same effect. So the only one that is empowering is the Divided Storm Black Panther, so any other one can be tucked. I think I'm going to get rid of It'll Grow Back, even though I have a lot of wounds. But I don't want to get more wounds. I don't really want to build a wound engine deck. Devoted Patriot's a super safe pickup. It's a draw card. Prune the Growths will be useful once I get that. And it gives KO power. Liberate the Prisoners. I'd love to get that as soon as possible, so I'm going to tuck It'll Grow Back. And replace with another Liberate the Prisoners. Okay. So he's at 5 attack. So Cap's going to get 3, 4. Unfortunately, I will be short 1 attack thanks to that 1 empowered. I can recruit it this turn, but then I'll only have 3 attack anyway. So I might rest. So let me just see what happens here. I'm going to play Storm the Beachhead, so I get it next turn as an out-of-time card. So I will play this for 3 attack total. Goes out of time. I've got 2 recruit, and then I can get either 1 more recruit, 1 more attack. If I get 4 attack, it doesn't do much for me. I'm going to have another escape stone. And that makes me sad because I'm only 1 attack away. 1 extra recruit can get me another Storm Black Panther. But this is the one that doesn't do much for me with this setup because it cares about city spaces. So I could get 1 more recruit and get Devoted Patriot, but the fact that I have 2 wounds in hand is very tempting to rest and just take advantage of this lead I've built up, let a couple things get KO'd, and just tank them and hopefully be fine afterwards. So let's do nothing. Let's activate the healing effect and get rid of both of these wounds and move forward. I'm out of time. 4, 5, 6. All right. It's a better hand. That's going to be 3, 6, 9, 10 attack. Plus -2 against the Mastermind. So, unfortunately, I'm going to have the Soul Stone escape. If I didn't have that happen, I could have gotten extra attack this turn. But I do have Danger Sense, so we'll see. Probably can't hit him. No more bystander. No more bystanders. All right, turn 14 is... Oh, oof, ouch. Scheme Twist. There it is. I play 2 cards from the villain deck. So here we go. Now the game's catching up to me. First one is going to be a multiple man, so the Soul Stone is going to escape. Let's handle this escape. No extra frills on this one except for a KO. We're going to get rid of this divided Storm. Black Panther does nothing. That is one more non-gray hero KO'd. And that is a stone escaping. That's going to buff up Thanos again. That's what I was worried about. So he's now at 13 attack plus permanently. Refresh. Now we play our second card from the villain deck. Yep. And it's Chimera, who will come in a second. But we got our first multiple man escape. Another KO is happening. Gosh, I really want to get Prune the Growths working. And I don't want to get rid of Liberate the Prisoners. Just on the off chance I can recruit them. State of Trouble is great for what I'm doing here. Devoted Patriot is safe once again. Okay, so Liberate the Prisoners is Avengers, Rescue Bystanders, Savior, draw a card. So as long as I have 3, and both sides are Savior right now, I believe. 3 Bystanders. Yeah, both sides are Savior, so it's just a draw a card with 3 attack. That's great. It's got to be Prune the Growths. I hate to say it, but second time I'm KOing this, even though I love that card. And that's another escape. That's one more non-gray hero KO'd. And Genius Billionaire. Now Chimera comes in. She gets +3 attack for each bystander she has. Ambush, reveal the top 3 cards of the villain deck. Chimera captures all the bystander cards you revealed, put the rest back in random order. There won't be any. So once again, I get to pick which villain deck. So I'm going to pick the left-hand side just to see what's there. Because the villain deck, there's 2 villain decks, I get to pick. Unless anybody disagrees with that. I'm going to take a drink of water while I think about it. Following those rules, I will pick the left-hand side. Just in case. Okay, I'm not hearing any objections. So I'm going to go ahead and reveal the top 3 cards of the left-hand side's villain deck because that is what I choose. You only have to play cards from your villain deck. Everything else, you choose. Okay. Oh yeah, it's really cool art on her. And I love your username referencing the, it reminds me of the Big Trouble Little China set. All right, here we go. Okay, she revealed herself. We got Chimera, Vertigo, and Reverend Achebe. That's a rough one. So now I know what's coming. This is a fight effect. Another ambush reveal. I want Achebe to be at the bottom. I really like the Chinatown mechanic. So at least I know left-hand side has 3 villains coming in. So it's high priority to clear that up. No Infinity Stones, though. Okay, so I'm shuffling these up. I don't know what's where, which is for the best. Okay, but she's only 3 attack, but I still can't fight her this turn. Okay. That's done. 5 recruit. Let's get some more tech. Let's stay out of trouble. I could take Genius Billionaire, but I'm probably going to KO that. And we've got Groot's Rare. I am Groot. I like this one. And I might be able to get it. 5 recruit. When you recruit your next hero this turn, you gain shards equal to that hero's cost. Hey, thanks for the follow. Appreciate it. This is going to be interesting if I can get my hands on it, but we'll have to see. That's it for this turn. And I know Tetu is guaranteed to escape. And I see another rest turn over here. Look at that. A couple of wounds. So if I can hit Chimera, I can afford that rest. Which I can almost hit Thanos, so maybe I can clear both things. We'll see who comes up. Okay, left side is another Chimera. So we got, again, parallel universes. So we got to have Tetu escape first. Really ramping up that non-gray hero KO'd. We're almost to the lose condition. No escape effect on him. So we just have to take care of the KO. It's going to be Genius Billionaire. It's pretty decent, but weak enough to KO easily. That's another non-gray in the KO pile. And Tetu is going to escape. As far as score purposes, this is not great. However, I expect many, many escapes for the scores this week. Okay, now Chimera comes in. You literally just saw what she did. So let me reveal the other side's villain deck. Top 3 cards to the right-hand side. Captures bystanders, which there aren't any. Put the rest back in random order. So let's reveal the right-hand side. Top 3 are 2 Multimans and a Jakara. Okay, we got 3, 3, and 4 empowered by Strength coming up. So we've got villains coming turn by turn by turn by turn for a while. Which means I need to keep things clear. It's, but yeah, specifically Marauders again, too. They're just showing off that they were the extra villain group that I had to roll for. Okay, but that's nice. I can clear both cities easily. So let's do that. I got to start with the out-of-time card once again. So I have 3 hero classes. Yep, and I won't forget his attack this time. So he goes discard. Now, I've played an Avenger, so I get to activate Tony Stark. So we'll do this. 6 attack. Danger Sense 1. If this revealed a villain, then villains from that same villain group get -1. Oh, shoot. Which side did either side it doesn't matter. Big fun story. I wanted to buy the Big Trouble game with minis, but I accidentally ordered Legendary. Started my love with Legendary, and I owned most of the expansion. Awesome. If you're not in the Discord, you should come by. We have a lot of Legendary stuff going on. We got events and special campaign modes and just discussion. Yes, I second that. Best mistake of all time. My first Legendary set was the villain set. Just on a whim. Ooh, there's villains on here. I never seen a game where you can play as the villains that often. That looks cool. And the rest is history. Okay. This is going to give me 1 attack. But I don't think there are any Marauders. Let's see. Yeah, sadly, that is when I was out of print. Left-hand side. Who's on the top? It's Achebe. That is trouble. I'm glad I saw him there. 1 more attack. The Danger Sense. I'll play my Trooper. 8. And now here's the thing. Hold on. I can hit the Mastermind. But then I can't clear the cities. What do I do here? So if I play Storm, I can hit Thanos. Right? I should probably hit Thanos, even though I'm going to have another hero KO'd and an escape. Because otherwise, I'm just not going to win this thing. Shoot, okay. I think I'm going to let Chimera go. She has no escape effect. The worst that's going to happen is it's going to increase the non-gray hero KO'd counter. I forget what his tactics do. I think some of them are pretty bad, but let's do it. My first story with Legendary is a battle versus Mr. Sinister, and because I lost that match, I said to myself, what do you mean this game beat me? That's why it's so great solo. All right, I'm going to do it. I'm going to play Tsunami of Water up to 11. Where's the 11? And I get +2 against the Mastermind. So we're going to go ahead and hit Thanos while we can for effectively 13. All right. It is the Snap. Of course it's the Snap. Are you ready? Each other player discards half of their cards. Destroy half of the HQ spaces. Round down the losses. Turn the heroes there face down to mark the destroyed spaces. Don't refill those spaces. Okay. Right-hand side discards half the cards. Hey, thank you for the gifted sub, Dre. Appreciate that. I guess I'm going to do a big rest, so I'll keep my 2 wounds and Deadpool for fun. I'll discard all my grays and just everybody's going to go away. Or should I discard the wounds and no, won't get attacked. So yeah, we're going to rest. We're going to let things go by. Yeah, I guess it could be worse. And then destroy half the spaces. Round down the losses. So that means I get to keep 3 spaces. Who am I getting rid of? Okay, probably Devoted Patriot. So destroy this space. And Storm the Beachhead is really working out for me. I think if you have all rares in HQ, you can avoid escape chaos, I guess. That is true. That is very true. But then I can't recruit anything. And it might happen. That would be a really interesting strategy, though, Drufus. We'll see if I can get there. All right. I'm going to actually get rid of 1 Liberate the Prisoners by destroying the space under the rooftops there. And that was a devastating tactic. And that's it. And I'm going to have escapes anyway, so not much more I can do there. Did I play my agents yet? I don't think I did because I didn't recruit anything. So I'll play my agents. Yeah, I just got all the attack. And yeah, officer or sidekick. Let's get a sidekick. It's a Ms. Lion. They're a little covert for me. Yeah, I think it was still the right decision to hit Thanos, even though, you know, the easily defeated Chimeras are now going to escape. which is 2 more KOs. My eye twitched when you killed the middle one instead of the right one. There's a reason for that, but I won't tell you why. Right-hand side is going to be multiple man. All right. So Chimera here is going to escape. Yeah, not much choice here. Let's just I'm gonna get rid of Storm the Beachhead. Although left-hand side, what do you have as far as recruit? 1, 2, 3, 4. Still short 1. All right, we're doing it. KO. That's another non-gray hero KO'd, replaced with exactly the same card. And she's gonna escape. Multiple man comes in. All right. And I rest. Getting rid of these wounds. Deadpool gets discarded. I'm in big trouble. Okay, at least I can hit multiple man, but left-hand side has a Chebe coming in, who I really don't want to escape. So Chimera is going to escape. Let me just take the KOs. I think I'm at 8 instead of 7, but I'm not. I'm going to be at 8 right now, if nothing else. All right, here's another escape. I've got... Okay. Other beachheads going. Replaced with another Tony Stark. I'm just going to count real quick. KO'd heroes, just to make sure I'm correct. I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. No, it is 8. Okay, we're good. We're all good there. Speaking of being good, I'm going to take out some multiple man. That's 3. That's all I need. We're going to hit multiple man. Actually, I should play my other cards first. I'll play my 2 agents. KO one of your heroes for each other multiple man in your victory pile. And so after that correction from last time, I've got 2 multiple man in my victory pile. So I'll KO both of these agents and get rid of multiple man. It's going to be scary now if I have to fight multiple man on the left-hand side again. And then we'll get a 3rd recruit from a Storm. I won't take Genius Billionaire, although maybe I should, just because, you know, I'm trying to get those rares out there so I can avoid some KOs. Right-hand side is going to get enough attack to hit Achebe. Should I take Genius Billionaire or not? I can always coordinate it every chance I get, so I might as well take it. Okay, there's another one. Okay. And it's a full reshuffle for me. And coordinating it on the left is going to help trigger those texts on the right. We'll see if I get it in my hand, I can do it now. In case you don't know what coordinate is, it means that if it's not... if you have it in your hand and it's not your turn, you can discard it from your hand and draw a new card. Other player gets to play a copy of the card you discarded. Or, yeah, the coordinate card you discarded. Alright, that's a lot of Storm and Black Panther synergy. Oh, I forgot to put Thanos' buffed attack. He's 13 still. Because of the 2 stones in the escape pile. For now. Turn 18 is another multiple man. Okay. So, I didn't get a Stark in hand. So, I'm just going to go... Yes, he's empowered by Cap here. But I think I can hit him anyway. I got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5... Oh, maybe not. 6. And I can't recruit Cap. Yeah, so I might be 1 short from hitting him. Because yeah, I can't activate anything. I can get 6 recruit and try to liberate the prisoners, but then I'll be short 1 extra attack. So let's just see what I can do. All right, let's play nighttime is the right time. I don't have a tech, so I have to get 2 recruit because it is not 8 p.m. yet. Followed by the second one that's going to give me 2 recruit and 2 attack. Followed by Groot and Branches. I don't have any coverts I can actually play. So I gain 2 shards. I can spend them to get recruit if I change my mind on things. There's 2 shards. Wish it was the other way around. I'll play my Graves. That's 1 of each attack and recruit. Now, If I want to hit Achebe, I need 7 total attack. If I spend my shards and play Gathering Clues, that'll be 6 total attack. The only reason why he's at 7 is because of Liberate the Prisoners in the HQ. So what I could do is I can play Storm or spend a shard to get 1 more recruit and then take it. Or I could just let Achebe escape and I could take I Am Groot this turn by going 6, 7, 8 recruit. But the thing is, let's say I do get him down to 6 by recruiting. I'll have 2 shards left and I'll only have 5 attack. So I can't hit him anyway. Is it a loss? Oh yeah, I guess he is. Play 2 cards in the villain deck. I haven't been thinking that far yet. But I don't think there's a way I can prevent it. He becomes a Scheme Twist that takes effect immediately, which is play 2 cards in the villain deck. Wait a second. No, it doesn't. Because he doesn't count as an escape villain because he goes to the KO pile. Right? He becomes a Scheme Twist. So he doesn't... Oh, but he causes a KO. Never mind. Forget what I said. So, yeah. Is this it? I don't think there's much I can do here. Yeah, you guys caught up to me. Yeah. Unless you guys see a way around this, that is going to be it for this first game. I don't see anything I can do. I can't even do that because I'm not going to get it. Yeah. If I got 6, 7, 8 recruit and I got 2 rares, that's the only thing that would save me. But I don't think I can do that. But that is the only thing that I can try. There's nothing else I can try to save me. So let's try it. See if I get lucky. Yeah, I'll just wait around till 8 p.m. No, I can't. I got places to be. Oh, really? Hope you like it. All right, 1. All right, let's try it. And then if not short enough, I'll try a second attempt. All right, we're going to play Gathering Raid Clause for the 6th recruit. We're going to take Liberate the Prisoners. It's doing so well for a while. I shouldn't have hit Thanos. I should have hit Chimera, and I would have survived. And, nope, didn't do it. But let's see what would have happened if I spent these 2 to get 2 recruit and got Genius Billionaire. And, nope. All right. I can't end the game just yet because it technically has not ended. Let's finish it. If only I had a coordinate card over here. Here's turn 19. Here's what happens, everyone. It is Vertigo. So Vertigo is going to come in. And here's what happens. Achebe does his escape effect. Reverend Achebe becomes a Scheme Twist that takes effect immediately. So first we do the KO. Maybe I can... here we go. KO Groot and Branches. Replaced with Deadpool. Those rares did not come up when I wanted them to. That's 9 non-gray heroes KO'd. And then he runs off, which should be this. There we go. And then Vertigo comes in. And then the Scheme Twist takes effect immediately. And now we play 2 cards in the villain deck. The first one is going to be Multiple Man, which is going to push Vertigo out. No escape effect. But we are going to KO Storm Black Panther. That is going to be the 10th hero, non-gray hero, KO'd in the KO pile. So before Vertigo even escapes, I have already lost the game. Unfortunately for me. Oof. I was really trying there. But it was a short stream, so stick around. I'm going to get 1 more shot at this for the purposes of eliminating this Mastermind and Scheme from the rotation. But for now, let me go ahead and redeem your points, everybody. Here you go. Here we go. So it was a loss. So there are your points. 54,000 points going out. But let me do a quick reset and try this 1 more time. Where were those rares? Yeah, they weren't anywhere close. So, right? You thought that was bad. So this refresh should not take that long. I got so lucky with those early bystanders, too. And there's the Thanos copter being all slow. I'm going to separate out the twists, because I got to reshuffle the whole villain deck. And no more bystanders left. No problem. Thank you for coming by. Okay, so that's the rest of the deck. Twists come out. Let's put all this fun stuff back. So for the second games, by the way, it'll usually goes a little faster because I don't really explain the cards we've already seen this stream. So if you want to stick around for a little bit, it won't take that long in either direction, whether I win or lose. And seeing how things are going. Yeah, it does. It needs major fuel. And by that, I mean I need a PC upgrade. Anyway. It's been a while. It's been so long since I've upgraded. My graphics card is actually a second-hand one because I think last year or so when I was streaming, it just died on me. And I had a stream like that day, so I was running around trying to get one, and it was still when graphics cards were really hard to get, so I got the second-hand one, luckily, off of, you know, one of the local sales sites. Okay, let me just double-check. I've got all 4 twists over here. I gotta throw 2 more bystanders in here, get the victory piles empty. Bystanders. Here's, okay, there's Snap, Power Stone. I got so lucky with those special bystanders, too, but I can't imagine the second game goes any better than the first one did. But I'm gonna do it anyway. I do it for you guys. There's that. Here's a couple more heroes. Now, as far as resetting games... Oh, here's Vertigo as well. So, as far as resetting games, luckily, it's sometimes hard to recognize what cards go to what, but I recognize most of them by now, which makes things just a little easier. Okay, I'm going to grab 2 bystanders. All the bystanders I use this game, I hope I do too. All the bystanders I use this game are going to the bottom of the stack, so I won't be seeing them again. Let's do 5 piles. I wouldn't mind seeing Infinity Thanos again. He's pretty fun, but the scheme, I've lost to this one already in the randomizer stream/league, and I hope I get to eliminate it, but I don't think this is a setup to eliminate it, but I'm certainly going to try. We just need the right combo, you know? It's going to be a while till we eliminate all the schemes. There's more and more coming out all the time, and there's a lot of them. So we'll see. So there's our villain deck. Bam. I got to separate those out, which I'll do in a second. Let me take care of the hero deck. Right now, is there anybody face down? Yeah, this whole pile, so I forgot to get these in there. From the right-hand side's hero deck. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay, need some locations. Yeah. If I get Hydra Base or other locations are usually pretty helpful here. So let me do another pile shuffle here. 1, 2, 3, 4. 7 for each one. Whoops. That one went crazy. So, what is, from all you've seen from Midnight Sun so far, which individual card makes you the happiest out of all the ones we've seen? Yeah, I'll do a second prediction. Let me put that up in just a moment. I can tell you which one which one stood out to me, but as far as yeah, that's the one. I mean, how can you not, right? Yeah, there's so much going there. The art on the transform scheme, the whole nature of what it is. That's awesome. If you were to pair that scheme up with a specific Mastermind, who do you think the would be a fun Mastermind pairing for Chthon besides Lilith? Not overwhelmingly difficult, not super easy, but who'd be a interesting Mastermind pairing for that scheme in particular? Our hero deck is shuffled up. Let's get our villain decks together. 2 piles. 2 twists in each one. I know this matte pairing doesn't really match, but I'm having fun with it. I like how it looks. Oh, Spider-Queen would be interesting. I would like to see... yeah, they're 2 different characters. I actually looked it up earlier. You can check it out. There's some articles that say what's the difference between Cthulhu and Chthon. That explained it better than I could. What? You know what? Bastion would be interesting with that scheme because you might KO everybody except for the scheme. That would be a fun one. Loki for sure. Yes. Yeah, one of the Zemos does that, and it's gonna be too tough. Yeah, Madeline Pryor would be fun, but I would like to try it with Bastion, just because of all the masterminds. Or Zombie Green Goblin, because the Deadlands will be there. Heinrich Zemo is a big no. Thank you very much. Heinrich Zemo KOs bystanders, so no, thank you. Ego is also one I want to try, which would be very interesting. It's can you destroy the city first, or are you gonna have to take other matters into your own hands? So there's our 2 villain decks. Let's get our 2 face-down cards just to demarcate. Or there are 1, right? To demarcate the space. And I will drink that as soon as I can. Because let me do predictions. Then I can take a chance. All right. Let me do just a quick prediction, just because we're going to start the game very shortly. 2 minutes is all you get. So, second prediction. Win or lose on this one. Draw counts as a lose for these purposes. You got 2 minutes. That's it. That's all it's going to take for me to reset here. Let me get the starter hands. Of course, we're going to have to face the Chthon scheme in the randomizer, and so we do not get a choice as to what mastermind comes up. So look forward to that one, let me just say. Oh, shoot, I missed a couple heroes. I got to shuffle these into the hero deck. So maybe a little longer than I thought. All right, let me shuffle these in real quick, and then we'll get it going. Would he even have a chance to get villainous weapons? Because, I guess after all the masterminds get KO'd and some of the villains in the city have them, and then you survive not seeing a strike or twist until one escapes, I guess you can get him one. Or, I heard, I mentioned Pagliacci, which would not be good either. Oh, the Chthon with the poison armor. Just end me now. Okay. So, checking the starter hands. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Got about a minute left for the predictions for game 2. And I think this game went a little longer than I thought, so I'm only going to have time for the second game. Chthon with the orb. I love this game. I love this game. I love this game so much. 4, 5, 6. Left-hand side. Maybe I'll get a nicer starting HQ this time around. We'll see. I like how a great counter for Chthon is Hellcat. That will be an interesting combo there. Also, any hero that KOs Master Strikes will be helpful there, too. Psylord will be a good opportunity there for that reason. Shuffle up Thanos' tactics. Bam. Okay. We're almost ready. Predictions are closed. Looks like 3 win, 7 lose. Same as before, pretty much. Not surprised. Let's see how this goes. All right. Let's go for all rares. I'll recruit nothing, and I'll just outlast and get a really high losing turn count. All right. Starting HQ is going to be... It'll grow back Deadpool. Surviving Sprig Groot. I didn't see this card at all last game. Prune the Growth's Groot. Groot and Branches Groot. And Liberate the Prisoners, Cap 1941 once again. So I get to build a strong Groot deck, at least from what I see here. Happy about that. If I can do some KOs and some shards, that is going to help me. So let's go for that. Here we go. Attempt 2. Oh, I didn't clear anything. Hold on, reset. Attempt 2 in just a moment. Okay. Here we go. Attempt 2 begins right now. turn 1. Yeah, or with Chthon with the Scavenged Blade. Okay, turn 1, left-hand side villain deck is going to start us off with Chimera again. She's back. Once again, reveal the top 3 cards of the villain deck. I'm going to reveal this own side. My own side here, left-hand side's villain deck. She can get a bystander this time. And she does steal a bystander. Put the rest back in random order, so we got the Reality Stone and Vertigo coming in. So she has already sped up the game, just like that. It's really hard to shuffle 2 cards, so I just try not to look, and I don't know what order they're in. Okay, so she's at 6 attack, which is awful. Yeah, I'm definitely gonna try that, especially with the way the HQ looks like. That was a weird way to say that, but you know what I mean. She's at 6 attack. Awful, awful, awful. 5 recruit. We see a bunch of cards we've seen last game, except for Surviving Sprig. Surviving Sprig is 1 attack. When you draw a new hand of cards at the end of this turn, draw an extra card. I'm going to start with Groot and Branches and then build my way up, because I can use this for recruit, get some shards early, and then we'll get the strength cards later. I'm going to have what, 3 recruit next turn? I can get Surviving Sprig. Or hold on, if I take Prune the Growth and then Surviving Sprig, I have the chance to draw both. Yeah, I'm changing my mind. I'm going to start with Prune the Growth. Yes, you can probably figure out why, Avatar. And why it's just for today. And there's my new hand. Yep, 3 and 3. Moving over. Okay, 3, 4, 5, 6. Turn 2. Top of the villain deck is a Master Strike. Here it is. The leftmost Affinity Stone of the city escapes. Then a stone enters. Nothing happens except for wounds. Wounds go out. Here we go. Ouch, ouch. Ouchies, ouchies. But I'll take it. And I've got Deadpool. I might be able to use it this time. So I've got 4 recruit here. Alright. I did just get a wound. I would love Devoted Patriot to trigger the Groot card I've got. So let's go ahead and take It'll Grow Back to maybe get rid of some of these wounds without having to rest them away. And we'll build up Groot on the left. And there's more Groot. Love seeing more Groot. But I'm going to have my first escape. That's the plan. That's the plan. Get all green on the left. And make it a lean, mean, shard building and KOing machine. And just keep drawing extra cards. But right now, I got to deal with this. Chimera is in the city, and we've got the Reality Stone coming in. So, first things first, she's running off with a bystander. So we're going to have to KO something. And I honestly think I want to KO Liberate the Prisoners, because I got a strategy with these, Groot and Branches for the shards. Plus, I got more options of things I can take before Thanos nerfs the HQ. So, I love it, but I'm going to get rid of the uncommon. And she's going to run off. And then she left something behind and blew up. I don't know why. All right, so that happened. That is the first non-gray hero KO'd. Bystander gets carried off as well. So we got to do a discard. Oh, refill. Ooh, our first rare, Queen of Wakanda. A lot of sidekicks. I want the 3 recruits, so I can't get rid of one of those. So it's going to be a trooper. Discard in the left. And right-hand side has 4 and 2. I'm not going to be able to hit anything for 2, so I'll discard a soldier. Reality Stone comes on in, and it has gets +1 attack for each Master Strike in the KO pile and or stack next to the Mastermind. There is 1. Ambush. Reveal the top 3 cards of the villain deck. Play a Master Strike from among them. Put the rest back in any order. I looked at my own side, and there wasn't a Master Strike there. So I know one of the cards is not a Master Strike, so I will try it. Top 3 cards of the left side's villain deck. It is... Okay, no Master Strikes, but boy, we got Jakara, we got Achebe coming up. And I get to put them back in any order. So let's go weakest. Although Jakara is empowered by strength, and I got 3 strength. I'm going to take one of them out of the HQ this turn, and it'll be a 6. So let's go Vertigo, then Jakara, and then Achebe. On the top. The fight effect is same effect, but the KO the Master Strike instead of playing it. Then whether you KO or not, put a card from the bystander deck on top of the villain deck. All right. So, 6 attack for the Reality Stone for the 1 strike played already. And let's get our 3 recruit. I got 2 options. I can take Surviving Sprig or Devoted Patriot. I think I want to start with Surviving Sprig, and then I'll take Devoted Patriot later. I'm going to get them both anyway. For a little extra attack a little earlier, but I'm going to go ahead and take it. Surviving Sprig on the left. And there is Stay Out of Trouble for more coordinate. Nothing to fight for 2, of course. Here's a full reshuffle. Let's see if it works, and I get both strength cards, and I can activate what I wanted to activate. It is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Nope, I didn't get it, but that's 3 attack in case a multiple man appears. But I'm probably going to lose the Reality Stone. That's an awful one to show up this early. Turn 4 is... There's a multiple man. Okay, so at least left side can fight one of those. But I got 4 recruit over here. I'm going to take Stay Out of Trouble because I don't want Groot not to be on the left. Plus, I can do a Coordinate, Danger Sense. I'll lean into tech on the right. I know I have a lot of tech coming, so we'll take it. And we're just going to have to tank that Reality Stone escape, which is unfortunate because that's going to buff up. This deck is not very clean at all. It's going to buff up Thanos right away. And here's our turn 4 ending, and here's our new hand. Rough. Okay, we're going to have a slew of escapes here coming up. Although, I can fight multiple men. It's maybe not a slew. Okay, next card is Vertigo, because, you know, I knew she was there. So Reality Stone is going to escape. No escape effect on it, but we got to do a KO, and we got to increase a couple counters. I'm going to get rid of Stay Out of Trouble. Unfortunately. That's my second non-gray KO'd. And this is my first stone escaped. So that is going to be +1 to Thanos. He is at 12. Vertigo comes in. And this is a fight effect on her. Each player discards all the cards in their hand, then draws as many cards as they discarded. I've got 3 attack with Groot and the Trooper, and let's use that to fight multiple man. I have no other multiple man yet on the left-hand side, so this doesn't do anything just yet. I've got 4 recruit, and now we can pick up Crew and the Growths, and really keep leaning into Groot. There we go. Take your time effects, you know. We're not trying to speed this up or anything. I've got the uncommon Storm and Black Panther appearing. Bad for the enemies of Wakanda showing up, getting empowered by both of them. As I have no empowerment heroes. So, speaking of not the right heroes. Turn 6, another Chimera. So, reveal the top 3 cards of the villain deck. She captures the bystanders, put the rest back in random order. I'm going to reveal this side because I hope the top card is a bystander. Oh no, it's not a bystander. I know who's there. It's going to be one of the enemies of Wakanda. So the one before Achebe. Which means a left-hand side... I'll do the left-hand side, because left-hand side's bystander was already... I don't know if both bystanders are there, though. Just in case. I'm going to pick the left-hand side anyway. Left-hand side already had one, so I'm playing the odds here. Top 3 cards of the left-hand side. Yeah, it's 3 enemies of Wakanda. But that randomizes the order, though, so... Still, Achebe is only one of the 3, so we'll see. He is rough in this setup. He might escape again. He's high attack, and there's only 1 city space, so they're all randomized. I don't know who I put on top. It's probably going to be Reverend Achebe. But Chimera's only 3 attack now. But I can't handle that. So 1, 2, 3, 4 recruit. We're going to get another It'll Grow back. I have a theme now. And the Divided Black Panther. Could have rested, but I can use It'll Grow back at a later time. I forgot I already got a Stay Out of Trouble. One replaced the other. No card draws here. Devoted Patriot will help later to get a green and a draw to provide the trigger. Okay, who did I put on top? Turn 7. It's Jakara, who was coming up next anyway. We gotta do the escape first. So 1 more KO. This is the one that doesn't work for me this game that cares about city spaces is Storm and Black Panther, so it's KO'd. That is the 3rd non-gray hero KO'd, and that is another escape. And replaced with Stay Out of Trouble. Jakara comes in and is empowered by Strength, So he's going to be a 5 attack right now. I don't even have 3 attack in order to hit Chimera. So these early escapes are awful. I don't like them. Surviving Sprig is going to let me draw a new, a extra card when I draw my new hand at the end of this turn. I get 1 attack, but all I have is 2 thanks to this wound. So I might rest. We'll see. No, I won't rest. I'm going to get Devoted Patriot. We got 2 and 3. Can't do a fight. We're going to pick up Devoted Patriot and just hope I can survive this thing. All right. There's another Deadpool. Now I draw 7. This is quick. I told you. 1, 2, 3, 4 more. Give me some greens. Jakara's back down to 4, by the way. No more buff. No more empowerment. 4, 5, 6, 7. All right. I might be able to draw into a strength, but maybe not. It does go out of time, though, if I can play one before, but I'm not going to be able to do that. Turn 8. Right-hand side gives us the Time Stone. Just letting all these escapes happen. 1 more KO. I'm going to KO... Deadpool or Storm and Black Panther. The 3 attack is nice. I'm going to get rid of Nighttime as the right card. I think the Coordinate is going to help me out a little more. This is my 2nd attempt. That is, I had some decent luck at the beginning of the last game. And it's another escape. Time Stone comes in. Time Stone. Endgame +4 attack. Ambush. Play another card from the villain deck. Hey. For endgame, do I get to pick which villain deck I'm checking for the endgame? Or is it when either deck has 16 cards or less? I do not know the answer to that one. It's probably on the rule sheet, actually. Ambush, play another card from the villain deck. It's going to escape. Cool. Fight, take another turn after this one. Don't play a card from the villain deck at the start of that turn. Doesn't matter. So let's just play another card from the villain deck. It's going to be Blockbuster, messing things up. So not only is another escape, but that's another... That's an Infinity Stone escaping. You're right. The good news is that won't matter at all. I just wanted to know. Okay. It's another KO. I can't stay out of trouble. That's 1 more non-gray KO'd. And then that's going to be another escape. It's a stone escaping, so that's going to be +1 more for Thanos. He's at 13. What a combination. And Blockbuster comes in with his ambush. If there's a villain in the bank, no bank, no buff, no buff, no bank, no buff. I do have enough attack to hit Jakara this turn, which I will. So 1, 2, 3, 4. Hitting Jakara for 4. No Coordinate anywhere else. And I'll play my operatives first so I can KO one of them safely. Cool, I fight him. Fight KO one of your heroes. That's gone, and Jakara is defeated. No longer empowered. On the right-hand side gets that. Okay. With 3 recruits, I have nothing here to take, so I'm going to go ahead and get a sidekick. I believe the answer is any, because when they revealed the cards, they asked about Breach, Prelude, Dimensions, and it is effectively always endgame with that scheme. Yeah, okay. So if either one... Oh, I got Skids. That's good for wounds. If either one is in the endgame. Which I should actually check, because they're smaller decks. Well, it doesn't matter yet. I don't think any of the cards mention endgame. So, is it instantly the endgame when there's no more endgame left? So it doesn't matter. I'm just curious though, and I think Snash is right. 4, 5, 6. We had enough endgame last week. Okay, I get to avoid an escape here unless this is a scheme twist, which is very, very likely. Hopefully I get to draw into an attack so I can hit Blockbuster. We've got Achebe. Oof. Okay, not only is he going to escape and cause an extra scheme twist, but he's empowered by Covert. There are 3 Covert, so he's up to 9 attack. He's escaping. Let's draw a card. Devoted Patriot. Draw a card. It's on a recruit. So, yeah, this is going to be it for me, you guys. This is not going well. I've got 3 attack. That's not going to help me at all. I've got 4 recruit. That'll help me get another Groot, but a little too late. Not enough time for the Groot engine to work. And there's Deadpool's rare. All right. All I got to do is hit him for the snap, and then I can almost get a KO-free HQ. Exactly. Exactly. So there's not much I can do about that. Let me get all the rares in the HQ and I'll be safe. At least for, you know, that part, not the Thanos special win condition part. This has, I got 4.5 attack this turn. Turn 10 is Tattoo coming in. So yet another escape. We're going to KO. Let's get all the rares out here. Come on, save me that way. I'm going to get rid of... I'm going to get rid of the Divided. Because it's going to empower Tattoo. Yeah. That's a KO. That's going to be one more. And that's an escape. Alright, Tattoo comes in. He's empowered by range, which is not anymore. Oh, got to refill. Here we go. Ambush, put a hero from the HQ that isn't empowering any enemies of Wakanda on the bottom of the hero deck. So that has to be any of these that aren't covert. So I'm going to tuck the other Deadpool that I just got. We'll see if he gets empowered by range now. It's going to be... Let's stay out of trouble. Okay. So Tattoo is not... I'd rather weaken Tattoo because I'm not gonna get 9 attack, so that's just gonna happen. But I can fight Tattoo right now. Alright, I'm gonna get a wound to do it though, because I don't have any in my discard pile right now. 2.5 attack. If you have a wound in your hand or discard pile, KO it, and you get +1 attack, otherwise gain a wound. I'll gain the wound to fight Tattoo, so I'll get the wrong button. Oh, they didn't like that. Didn't like 2 effects at the same time. Alright, 2 attack. I'm at 4.5 attack. Let's take out Tattoo. I will tuck another hero by doing this. So, once again, put a hero from the HQ that isn't empowering any enemies of Wakanda on the bottom of the hero deck. I guess I'll tuck stay out of trouble. Once again. Alright, we got Surviving Sprig. And that is a defeat. 3 recruit. And this is not the side I want Surviving Sprig on, so I'm getting a sidekick. And then there's Prodigy. We'll see if I survive this. This could be a really bad chain of events right here. It's already going to give me probably 2 escapes. That means 2 KOs. Could be worse. And, oh, I do not have a hand ready. Yeah, this is not great. It's Bizarro Groot. All right, moving over. I might be done for. So here we go. Left-hand side is Nightshade. So here's what happens, everyone. First things first, we have the KO for the initial escape. That is going to be... I'm trying to get all these rares out here. I have enough, it'll grow back, so I'm going to get rid of this other one. Oh, wait, no, I can... well, Nightshade's empowered by tech. There's no tech that I can KO, so... I'll continue. It'll go back is KO'd. That's another non-gray hero KO'd. And then the escape effect happens, which means he becomes a Scheme Twist. That takes effect immediately. So Nightshade is already in the city. She pushed him out for that to happen. But now the Scheme Twist happens before anything she ambushes with. So the twist is play 2 cards from the villain deck. Thank goodness she doesn't have an ambush effect I have to worry about. Here we go. First card is Multiple Man, which is going to push out Nightshade. And didn't even get a chance to do anything. So it's going to be... I'd rather have the greens, I think. So Groot and Branches. Oh, it's an uncommon, isn't it? That's a good one. Shoot. No, I changed my mind. I'm going to keep that one around. I'm going to get rid of... Surviving Sprig, I think. And another Groot. A better Groot came in. She's going to run off. It's another non-gray KO'd. And now we have the second card from the villain deck for the twist. That's going to be Vertigo. So we're pushing out Multiple Men. Already at 9 KOs. Not great. Okay. So, shoot. This is not good anyway I slice it. Alright, Devoted Patriot can go. No, I can take that this turn like it'll matter. Okay, Groot and Branches is going to go. After all. Ooh, we got 3 rares. I don't think that's enough time for me to save it. Because I can't hit Thanos. But imagine if I could and I would be able to snap these 2 away. Alright. That's 9. Okay, Vertigo comes in. I got 3 rares in the HQ. I'm going to recruit 1. Maybe I can get 4. But 1 more KO is it. That's going to be it. Let's start with surviving Sprig. Hanging on by a thread here. 1 attack, extra card draw next turn. Followed by Prune the Growths, which is going to give me 2 more attack. I can KO a card from my hand or discard pile if I do gain a shard. I will KO this wound to get a shard. It's not going to let me hit Vertigo, though, and the right-hand side won't, so I'm pretty sure I've lost this game again. But we're going to try. We're going to try. And I've got 1, 2, 3 recruit. Yeah, if I spent the shard, I get 4 attack, which is not enough to fight Vertigo, so let's go ahead and just recruit the Devoted Patriot. And end the turn, and hopefully I can survive. I get to draw 7 cards that I probably will never be able to see. Here's 1, 2, 3. I got 4 more. Not going well. Not going well at all. 4, 5, 6, 7. That's not even a lot of attack on its own. Okay. Let's see what happens here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. There we go. Okay. Is that what I had? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. It might not matter. Turn 12 is going to give me Bolt of Man. Okay. So I can fight Vertigo, right? I can get 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. All right, good. Wait, that's not what my hand was. No, my hand was awful. This is not my hand. I got to rewind and see what it was. It was something bad. I think my cards got messed up. I definitely didn't have this hand. Remember, I looked at it and I was like, this is awful. I got to review the tape so I can be accurate. Does anybody else remember exactly what it was? Otherwise, I'll check. Because I'm like, oh, this is too good. I think I just got the deck and the hand mixed up. So I'm going to stop recording and I'm going to check and I'm going to come back. Right now. Yeah, but which grays were they? Actually, I know which grays they were. It's going to be close enough. Yeah, so here's all the grays in my deck, by the way. So I'll do it at random, but at the most, I wouldn't be able to hit anything anyway. So that's fine. 1, 2, 3, 4. We'll pick 5 of these 6. Well, 5 of these 6 grays. It's not going to matter. 3, 4, 5, and the wound. And everything else is back in my deck. Thank you. Yeah, that was too good to be true. Okay, multiple men came in. I can't do anything, so we're just going to end the game anyway. I've got 2 attack and 3 recruit, and I will see if I get another rare out here just to see. I don't think it's going to work. Nope. Okay. I tried. If I get lucky, the second bystander will be there, but I don't think it will. So let's see what happens. Final chance. Oh my gosh. I survived. Just barely. Just barely hanging on. I didn't even draw my next hand on the right-hand side because I thought I was going to lose right there. So let me get 2 more cards on the right-hand side. That is a just barely survival. I don't know how much longer it can last. But we'll see. Okay. What is more important? To do mana at a time or to KO a card from my hand or discard pile and get a shard? Probably getting a shard is more important. That just, I'm on borrowed time now. It's not going to last much longer than that. If I get the shard, I will be at 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 attack that I can hit. I got to hit multiple men this turn, or I'll definitely lose. Yes, I assumed it would be on the other side. We're going to go ahead and get the shard. Let me start with Devoted Patriot, see what I draw. Devoted Patriot's going to draw into... All right. Cool. Here, the Groot combo is happening. Hopefully not too late. Starting with Prune the Growth. 2 more attack. I will KO... I have no cards in my hand, discard pile, so I'm just going to go ahead and KO from my hand. We'll do 1 Shield Agent and get a shard. These have to be green, right? And let's keep going. Second one, 2 more attack up to 4, and I get a... I can't forget, though, one Scheme Twist is going to kill me, probably, so... one more shard. Again, borrowed time. I don't know how much longer I can last. I didn't bother getting my score for the league in the last game, because, you know, it was what it was. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8... So 5 printed and 3 more. And yeah, KO the other gray. I'm trying to read chat and do this at the same time. But all right, so I've got 2, 4, 5, and then 3 shards could get me up to 8. And I could hit both of them, yes. And I don't see a great reason. Well, actually, if I only hit multiple man, I can save my shards and right-hand side can hit left hand, but I should probably not push it. So let's just hit everything I can. Starting with Vertigo. Although here's the thing about Vertigo. Each player discards all the cards in their hand, then draws as many cards they discarded. So I got to think about that. Right hand side has 2, 4 attack. And a full deck. I could also coordinate stay out of trouble this turn. That wouldn't give me enough to hit the Mastermind. I may not get as good of a hand as I have right now, but I'll cycle through things. That'll be better. So, on that same track, do I want to play everything before I fight Vertigo? Because I could get some more cards drawn in hand. I've already KO'd 2 grays. I have to get all 5 attacks, so I could choose not to play these agents. If I didn't play, I'd be at 1 for the one I played and KO'd. Oh, wait, no, I didn't play that one because I had to KO it. So I only have 2 recruit. Yes, exactly. So if I don't play them yet, I won't have the 2 recruit. Do I want to keep the 2 recruit or do I want to draw new cards? I think I want to draw new cards. Just to keep cycling. Maybe get some more KOs out of it. So I will not play the agents when I fight Vertigo. Alright, let's fight Vertigo. Each player discards all the cards in their hand, then draws as many cards they discarded. Let's do it. Discarding the 2 agents. Drawing 2. 1, 2. Didn't really do much, but it was a cycle. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 cards get discarded on the right. Oh yes, I forgot about the coordinate. Let's get that in. So before I... Actually, I can't. It's too late. I already revealed, so I just missed it. I got 5 discarded. Draw 2. The extra attack was going to help me, but I get to draw 5 on the right. The coordinate would have been a good idea. I got all grays and Prodigy. In my right-hand side's new hand. Take out Vertigo. And then Engineer is rescued. Reveal the top card of your deck. If it costs 0, KO it. Oh, yeah. One more. No. Right side had 5 cards. Oh. Did I have to discard for a bystander escaping? I feel like I legitimately lost a card for some reason, but I can't tell why. Maybe I just didn't draw a 6th one on the reshuffle. That's probably what happened. That was when I thought I was going to lose, so I probably just missed that. I drew 5 because my previous hand had 5, so I don't know why this hand had 5. But if you say it should have 6, then I'll do the 6. Which would mean I should have discarded the top card that would have been there. Which would have been... Yeah, why did I have 5 cards in hand? Was that when the bystander got carried off? No. That didn't happen recently. Yeah. Well, that's Upper Deck's Mark, and Multiple Man's his favorite character. That's why he's there. Okay. So, okay, let me backtrack. So, there should have been an extra operative in hand. So, when I discarded that, then I should have drawn another one, and that is another operative. Okay, so right-hand side's got 6 cards. Again, we're all set there. I didn't do this yet. Top card of my deck is Devoted Patriot, so I don't KO it. And now I've got 3 shards. Let's spend them to fight multiple men. I got 3. So multiple men is going to KO. How many multiple mens I got on the left-hand side? I have the 1, so it's going to do 1 KO. Okay, one of my heroes. Let's play my agent and trooper first. Then we'll spend the 3, and we'll KO an agent by fighting multiple men. Okay. Blow up. And that is it. Oh yeah, I guess I could save a shard. No reason why not to. Saving shard. I'm going to slow down just a little bit. I think I'm going too fast to handle everything. 5, 6. I didn't get the extra card draw because I didn't do Surviving Sprig this turn. Okay. This is my hand. It's not great. Turn 14. Tattoo shows up. Powered by ranged. No range in the HQ, but the ambush does happen. Please bring another rare out. Please put a hero from the HQ that isn't empowering on the bottom. I gotta leave these rares out. I gotta lose a prune to the growths. What am I doing? Why did I miss that one? I don't know. I have a phantom. Oh, is it back here? Okay, it's an operative. I can't tell you why I keep getting 5 cards over there. Okay, so let's... I must have 5 in my mind for some reason. But I don't know why. All right, let's do this thing. Let's tuck a prune the growths. Not fighting Onslaught. All right, and it's not a rare. I just want to make it harder for myself. Now he's empowered. So now he's got 5 attack. I'm just checking the floor. Did I drop anything? No, I didn't drop anything. Okay, well that's not good. That's not good at all because left-hand side may be able to fight, maybe not. Prodigy is not going to be used this turn. I'm just going to pick up the 2 costs. Let's play 2 operatives. Let's pick up the divided for 2. And he's not empowered anymore. So I could almost fight him this turn. But I'm going to save Prodigy. And we'll do nothing else. Okay, here we go. Alright, I can at least get 4, 5 attack on this next turn. But things are not great. Turn 15 is Stonekeeper. So the Stonekeeper, if the Soul Stone is in the city or the escape pile, each player discards a card. Is that one of the ones that escaped, the Soul Stone? I think it is. That's the one that Time Stone escaped, Reality Stone. No, it's not. I guess I didn't see the Soul Stone yet. And I'm pretty sure I didn't defeat it. So maybe I didn't see it yet. Nope, not there. Not there. Nope, didn't see it yet. So it's not in the city or escape pile or in a player's victory pile. So nothing happened. Okay. So let's start with Surviving Sprig. Extra card at the end of the turn. Next we got Devoted Patriot, which is going to go out of time for once. I get to draw a card. It's Groot and Branches. This goes out of time. We'll put it sideways just to remind me. We'll play Groot and Branches, which is going to give me 2 shards. Let's get some red ones. And I've got 2 attack, 2, 3 from Troopers. So I need to spend a shard to hit Tattoo. No ranged in the HQ, or else I'll probably lose. I will lose. There's no more bystanders. So let's spend the 1. We'll spend 1 of our red ones to get 1 more attack and hit Tattoo. The fight effect is same effect. I gotta tuck another hero, so it's gonna be another green. I got enough prune the gross, I think. No. Let's tuck the Devoted Patriot. Let's not be silly. Give me another rare. Come on, full rare HQ. Nope, that's not a rare at all. And that almost empowered him. So he's gone though. I don't blame you. New game's coming out very soon. I'll get a sidekick for the 2 that I've got. I can spend shards to get more, but I'm not spending those shards. No way. Standard sidekick, and then Devoted Patriot goes out of time. I get to draw 7 cards plus the out of time card. I effectively have 8, somewhat. That's a full reshuffle. Although right side's got to take out the Stonekeeper, and I have just enough attack to do it. So yeah, that's very soon. Next week's going to be an exciting week for releases. Okay, 6 more cards. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. That's pretty good with the out of time card on top. Thank goodness I can get just enough attack. Oh wait, no I can't. I'll get 4.5. Oh shoot, I don't have enough. I thought this gave me +2. Yeah, I'm not, ooh. I might lose after this. Turn 16 is a Master Strike. Okay, I lose guaranteed now. Actually, no I don't. I can choose. I'm almost gonna lose, but I don't lose. Very close to losing though. Okay, the leftmost Infinity Stone in the city escapes. I'm gonna pick this side so it doesn't do anything. And then Infinity Stone enters the city. There aren't any, so each player gains a wound. Oh man, so close. So let me grab 2 wounds. Yeah, I think that's it for me. That's gonna be it. Only it was... Honestly, if I was playing this on my own right now, I would wait until after 8 p.m. Because then I could... That's funny. Winning or losing this game right now depends on what time it is. Because here's what I've got. Oh, thank you for the water. Here's the situation. I've got It'll Grow Back. So, 2 attack. I have a wound him. I'll choose the one on my discard pile. I'll KO it and get 1 attack. I'm at 3, alright? Hydra Soldier gives me a 4th attack. Now, here's the thing about nighttime is the right time. I need 5 attack to hit the Stonekeeper. I only get 5 attack if it's between 8 p.m. and midnight. It is after 2 p.m. here. So if I were to sit around and wait... I could hit the Stonekeeper. But that's the only way I could do it. And that's really funny. It is 8 p.m. somewhere, but it is not 8 p.m. here. So technically, see you in 6 hours. I wish I could come back and pause the stream for 6 hours. But alas, I cannot wait that long. So I think I just have to accept my loss here. Because we're following the rules, right? I can't just make up rules. I can't just change the time it is. What do I look like? Doctor Strange? Okay. Any coordinate on the left? I didn't think I have any. No. It is against the spirit, but if you're a rules lawyer, it is 100% perfectly within the course of the rules. If there's anything other from the stream, you have to play the setup after 8 p.m. Let's just say what you did. Waiting guard is a new meta. I really, really want to, but it's gonna feel wrong if I somehow win this that way. So I'm not gonna. I can't do it. I can't bring myself to wait. I think I have time for a 3rd game if I lose this one, just a really fast one. I can't do it. I can't wait. I can't pretend. Let's just move on. All right, I got 3 recruit. I'll rest these wounds away. And let's see what happens. Moving over. Yeah, it would be a 6-hour wait just to lose real fast. And it's a shame. Well, this hand is really good. But now... yeah, see? I would have lost anyway. It's a twist. How embarrassing would it have been if I actually decided to wait and then the next card was a twist? Okay. Let's see if I would have lost anyway. So, Zenzi comes in, which is going to push the Stonekeeper out. And that is going to be the last escape I can afford because we're going to have to KO something. Replace it. And then that's an escape. That is the 10th non-gray hero KO'd. So once again, that is an evil wins. Very fast games. Let's see what the next card down was. A Master Strike. If I had waited, I would have survived. Just barely. But that's fun. Okay. Well, attempt 2 was an absolute failure once again. I should get my score for this just so that I have something to enter. But I will... Yeah, it's only been two hours and change. I'm going to try one more time. One more time. It'll be a fast game, whether I choose to or not. So let me resolve these, and I'll get my score just so I have something to enter, even though my first score is probably better. But I didn't write it down because I guess I could watch the video and track it back, but I don't know what my VP was. Anyway, it was a lose again, so there's your points. Enjoy those. And let's go one more time. What do you say? One more go at it. Let me hide the. Let me do one more prediction for the last and final attempt of the day. I don't often get to attempt 3 times, but these games are going so fast that I actually get to do it now. So, one more prediction. I'll leave it up for 5 minutes. How is this one gonna go? For the last time today. This is it. Almost got a full HQ of rares. That would have been fun. Where were the other ones? They weren't there for a while. Okay. Oh, I gotta count my stuff. So I'll do it verbally. Left side got 3, 4, 5, 8, 9 VP on the left. Right hand side got 3, 6, 9 left, 6 right. Let me just count it. Just in case. 6 right, and that was 17 turns. That's a really fast loss. My first game was better, and then several escapes. It was 1, 2, 3, 4. A checkmate doesn't count. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 escapes. Oh, you guys are gonna have fun playing this week. All right, one more shot. Here we go. Last chance. We got 3. Yeah. If you predict I'm going to win this game, there is something wrong with you, because on attempt 14,065,000, Thanos agreed it was past 8 p.m. I always say fun in quotes, but sometimes I mean it, so the quotes mean nothing. Oh, shoot. Okay. Prodigy didn't even get to get played. I had all these great Groot cards coming up, but I just did not have the time. I need a lucky shuffle. I need early multiple mana I can take care of, thin the deck real fast with them, and then I have to tank the twist, but not let any other escapes happen. Any bystanders on the right hand side? Okay, the 2 twists were back to back, by the way. On the right hand side, that would have been something. Yeah. He keeps messing me up. Okay, we got more stones. Twist over there. Oh, somebody said win with 100 points. Going for playing the odds there. Okay. 4th twist. Last chance. I feel I don't. Okay, so if I were to predict, I don't think I'm going to win, but I will predict that I think this is going to be my best attempt. Could be very wrong on that. The 5 of us will split those 100 points, I guess. Yeah. That's pretty much how it's going to go. Okay. Oh, the KO pile is such a mess. Heroes, wounds, starters. Going quick, I promise. Okay, if you could swap out one hero in this setup, who would you swap out, and for who? For whom? Yeah, for whom? Who would you swap out? Who would you replace? And who would you replace him with? If you could pick one. Okay, engineer's gone. Victory Pals already emptied those. Would you bring in Star-Lord, Black Widow, swap out Deadpool for somebody? Bring in some Jessica Jones for somebody. Okay, voting win again. Here we go. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 starters. Oh, we got more heroes here. Okay. And there's a sidekick. Okay. Sidekick's out of here. Yeah, that one dud of a common is not very nice. Tony for Thanos. Yeah, bring another Thanos in. Thanos v Thanos v Thanos. I mean, Iceman's always great, but do I have enough time to get him working? Psylord would be a great choice, like I mentioned earlier, to really help with this nasty city situation. This is what I call a city situation. You know what I mean? Might be enough, yeah. It might be possible to get enough bystanders KO time to win if I did use Thanos. Okay. Duel out anything tech green in Beastiverse. That would be a great shot too. But unfortunately, I don't get to do that. Let's just get our villain deck shuffled back up. Submissions are closed. Looks like 2 people are betting on a win with barely any points. Most of the points towards a lose, just in case, but we'll see. And unfortunately, this is the last stream. This is my last game, but I got 3 games in, so that's something. I look forward to the comments on this one this week. I really do. And I know some people are so-so on some of the tournament setups I give you, but just be thankful I don't give you anything like this. Because I could, but I won't. Because why would I do that? Oh, I forgot to throw the bystanders in. 2 more bystanders need to go in here. Oh yeah, the cuckoos would be nice. I feel like there's cards, there's a few, I haven't seen Nebula or Scalp Hunter. They've never appeared. So yeah, 2 more bystanders. I'll shuffle it up again. Throw them in. 1, 2. Who else? Maybe another coordinate hero from Homecoming to go with Tony Stark, but probably not. Or maybe another card that cares about hero classes with Cap. But if I doubled up on the shards, I think I would swap in, either do the Psylord thing or swap in a Guardian. Maybe bring in Star-Lord to work with Groot. But I'm not totally sure on that one. Rocket can KO Master Strikes, right? Anyway, 2 villain decks. Or does he just tuck them? I forget what he does exactly. And let's get those Scheme Twists shuffled in. I do like how this setup naturally spaces out the Scheme Twist somewhat. It kind of has to. Otherwise, things get too crazy. And we'll just slide the other 2 in. Get those ready. All right, let me hide those predictions. You know what's going on. Okay. Villain deck 1, villain deck 2. We're almost ready. Is anybody that normally plays the Randomizer League? That's right. Happy can KO them. Psylord can KO them if he catches them. Is there anybody who usually plays the League that's purposely not going to play this one just because of the way it is? Ironically, there are 4 heroes in the setup with sets in the base set, and the 5th has been replaced with Rogue about 100% of the time. Yes. So at least that'll be easy for me to set up. Rocket gets shard, but they play normal. Yeah. 6, 7. Hey, Captain Metroid. I'm about to do my 3rd attempt of this setup. My 3rd and final attempt. Yeah, don't stress the results, because it'll be... let me just put it this way. It's going to be a really fun comment read next week on next week's Randomizer stream. I'm going to have a blast reading all those out, because I'm sure that they are going to... you got to watch your sodium intake, because there is going to be a ton of salt in those comments, and rightfully so. So I look forward to that. Did you look at the setup, Captain Metroid? Why would I skip it? I'm sure I could find 20 minutes to play. No, the question is, do you have time to set up and clear down? Not the game itself, you know. It's all about the setup here. Okay, hero deck is shuffled. Oh, I need my placeholder a little face down. There's nobody there. Put the shards away. Get all that over there. Starting hands. Okay, take a look at the setup. No, apologize. Just take a look at the setup and you'll see. Here, I'll put it up for you, even though you don't look it up here. There it is. It is Infinity Saga Thanos' Fragmented Realities, and that's pretty much all I should say. In place of villainous weapons, anybody who's just getting here, we're using the Marauders instead. I accidentally, well, I mean, I made a fake custom group to put a setup in the Discord, and just off chance it happened to roll it, so I had to re-roll that one elsewhere, and it was the Marauders that came up. I am calling my Don't Have Infinity Yet card is the only reason. Sure. That's the only reason. Yeah, a lot of people have that excuse this week. I mean, reason, not excuse. Did I say excuse? I didn't mean excuse. Okay, we're good. That's it. Predictions are done. Let me switch over here and turn off the thing and reset the stuff, and then we're all good. It's okay. I replaced it with the Marauders just for you, so you're totally fine. Okay. Yeah, just let him escape. It's not going to be a big deal. Okay. All right, folks. I appreciate you all being here to witness this and kind of make me feel better about it just by being here. Let's go ahead and start attempt 3 and try to stop Thanos from fragmenting realities with the Reality Stone. Attempt 3. Oh, HQ. That's important. Deadpool, Groot, and Deadpool. That's awesome. Let's start. That's a lot of Deadpool. Not exactly who I was hoping to see. And we got a reverse 4 and 2 for turn 1. Okay. And we got the Space Stone showing up. So the Space Stone gets +1 for each empty city space, and we determined that they're both city spaces. It's not caring about the city, just city spaces, so it does get +1. Ambush, the Space Stone captures 3 bystanders, then move an Infinity Stone from any space to the bridge. Can't do that. But 3 standard bystanders get captured by the Space Stone, and the Space Stone is at 6 attack. And that is awful. Can't use my 4 attack at all. Nothing to recruit for 2. This is a wonderful start. All right. It is. Okay. Skids. That's a good one to get this early for all the wounds. I'll take it. Yeah, don't play this game before 8 p.m., folks. Everybody needs to wait until after 8 to play this. No playing it earlier and pretending it's 8. You can't do that. We got a regular 4 and 2 over here. Turn 2 is Tattoo. Tattoo, empowered by ranged ambush, put a hero from the HQ that isn't empowering any enemies of Wakanda at the bottom of the hero deck. This is my 3rd attempt. Why am I reading all this? We know what happens. All right, I'm gonna speed run this, but with not fast enough that I'll make mistakes. Hopefully, just I won't go over every card. I get into the habit. All right, what am I getting rid of? Skids is gonna probably prevent a few wounds. Let's just try to trigger all the nighttime so I don't really mess myself up there. Although, It'll Grow Back can ramp up real well with all the wounds. I really don't know who to tuck here. Alright. I'm going to get rid of the Deadpool time cards. I'm not going to worry about that. Yeah, so you have a little bit of time to recruit before you attack. Alright, I tucked it. It's the exact same card. Of course it is. The last hand could have hit Tattoo, but now I can't. Alright, let's do this thing for recruit. We're going to get Groot and Branches. Get some early shards. As cards fall off the hero deck. There's another Storm Black Panther. That's the one I don't want. 6 recruit. And that is the Power Stone pushing out the Space Stone. How fun. Escape. I'm getting rid of all these Deadpools. No. This is the worst card of the Storm Black Panther. Okay, that's our first KO. And we have our first Infinity Stone escaping. We got to take care of the bystanders, though. There's no escape effect. So 3 bystanders get carried off, but we do 1 discard each side. Discard. Shield Agent on the left. Right-hand side's got the 4 and 2. I'll discard a Soldier. This looks a lot like the last attempt. Power Stone comes in. Okay. +1 for each other. Ambush each player without an Infinity Stone, and the victory pile gets the wound. Yeah, no skids yet. 2 grievous wounds. I was hoping this would be a better start, but no. I've got 5 recruit. I'm going to pick up the one card we haven't seen yet in this stream. One of them we haven't seen in the stream. Running Commentary, 3.5 attack. You get 1/2 attack for each other card with flavor text you played this turn. Then maybe you'll stop telling me to shut up. And I love the flavor text. You also get another plus 13 attack, but this doesn't count because it's flavor text. All right, I guess I'm loading up on Deadpool now. Although It'll Grow Back does not have flavor text. But some other cards do, right? Here we go. At least it gives me 3.5 attack. That's decent, having the one card with the attack you need to hit a henchman. Turn 4 is Jakara coming in, so Tetu gets bumped out of the city, and the same no escape effect on him. So we're gonna get rid of I'm gonna get rid of all the Storm Black Panther cards I see. I don't think that's gonna work out for me. Although, hold on. Yeah, yep, I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna take It'll Grow Back. Oh, what did I take over here before? Groot? Yeah, if I'm lucky, another Groot will show up. I got Storm the Beachhead instead. Second KO. Jakara comes in. He's empowered by Strength. I've got 4 Recruit, and I have a wound. I might get a couple of wounds. I'll take It'll Grow Back. I'd like to see more Groot cards, though. There's a Tony Stark. I'm going to have like 6 or 7 KOs before I get anything off the ground. 3, 4, 5, 6. There's all Graves in hand. At least they have some attack here. Left-hand side is going to reveal Multiple Man pushing the Power Stone out of the city. I forgot to buff up... this is attempt 3. I forgot to buff up Thanos' attack. There's already a stone in the escape pile. So right now he is 12. He's about to be 13. No escape effect on it. So let's get rid of Genius Billionaire. That's a third one KO'd. The stone escapes. So now Thanos is already at 13 by turn 5. And that's just wonderful. Running Commentary is the only card I have with flavor text, so I've got 3.5 attack by itself, up to 5.5 attack, and 3 Recruit. I'll hit Jakara before. Well, he's at 5 by the way right now, so I'll hit him for 5. And I'll KO one of my heroes. Get rid of Jakara. I have 1/2 attack left, but who cares? I'm gonna pick up more flavor text Deadpool. And, yeah, Groot does not have flavor text on those cards. There's Skids. All right, I'm going to keep her out just in case, so I don't forget. She can cancel wounds. In case that happens to happen. Turn 6 gives us... There's a Chebe right off the bat. He gets empowered by Cobra. He's not empowered, but I am not going to be able to hit him this early. Why is he showing up so early in every single game I play? 3 Recruit, 3 attack. Let's take out Multiple Man for 3. I don't have any others, so nothing happens yet. I've got 3 Recruit. On the right-hand side, I don't want to take Deadpool there, so I'm going to get a sidekick once again, and it's going to be, all right, Rock Slide. True. Okay. Rock Slide would be great against the Chebe, but I'm not going to be able to use it. Ooh, I can do the Spreading Nanovirus Skids combo. Oh, I would have if I had it this last turn. Okay, turn 7. Turn 7 is a Master Strike. So Thanos is going to... the first part's always going to whiff, which is nice. Or almost always, unless there's 2 stones out. Then a stone enters. Haven't defeated any, so each player gains a wound, so I can use Skids now. Who should I avoid getting the wound? Right-hand side's got Deadpool, so I'm going to avoid left-hand side's wound. Left-hand side gets it first. It's this wound. A standard one. If any player were to gain a wound, you may discard this card instead. If you do, draw 2 cards. I will do so. 1, 2, and this wound goes back. So that means this wound gets reallocated, and it's going to the right-hand side. Yep, okay. Now what do I have? I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and the Fatal Blow, where I can KO a non-gray, basically. or one that costs one or more, so that could count a Maria. But let's take Storm the Beachhead. And end the turn. And now we're going to have a bunch of escapes, so look forward to that, everyone. He's going to get pushed out, and he's going to become a twist. And watch him play a twist. We could have a really fun chain of events here. I got Skids back, so that's good to keep in mind. She might be useful here. Let's see. Turn 8 gives me... ooh, okay, yeah, this is bad. So here's a twist. I could lose the game right here, just straight up. So here we go. Play 2 cards from your villain deck. So let's do this. You ready? First one is Multiple Man. We have a tucked situation here. So here's what happens. Reverend Achebe is going to escape right now. First do the KO. I'm going to get rid of this Deadpool. Okay, here's what happens. So he escapes. He becomes a twist within the twist. So I'm owed 1 twist, 1 card from the last twist, but we activate immediately Achebe's effect right now, which means now that Multiple Man is in the city, I play 2 cards in the villain deck, and then I go back to playing the last one from the first one. So here's this first one from Achebe. It's a bystander. Second one from Achebe is Multiple Man. So we push this Multiple Man out. That's another KO. I'm going to get rid of... It'll grow back. And he runs off. That's another KO. Bystander gets carried off, so we do some discards, getting rid of the wound on the right. Left-hand side's going to lose a shield agent. And now I play 1 more card from the villain deck as the second card from the original twist. It's going to be another Multiple Man, so that's a 3rd escape for this turn. So once again, I'm going to try to get... Let's get all the Deadpool out of the HQ, because I just feel like it. Get rid of that. That's another KO. That's another escape. I've got 6 heroes, non-great heroes in the KO pile, and a Multiple Man in the city, and I just sped things up in a big way. So that was something. Let's see. Let me just double check. We've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 heroes in the KO pile. Yep, non-great heroes. I hope you enjoyed that little series of events. Let's keep going. Groot and Branches is going to give me 2 shards. How nice. And then I've got 4 recruit. So I guess I'm loading up on Groot cards now. Let's get a Prune the Growths for 4. That's right. How am I doing? Okay, Prune the Growths there. And new hand. 2, 3. That was just the second scheme twist, by the way. Got a couple shards, though. 4, 5, 6. That's 1, 2, 3, 4 attack. No wounds to KO. I've got Skids here. She wasn't of any use there. Turn 9, left-hand side city is another Master Strike. So as usual, the first part of his effect whiffs, but wounds do go out. So I've got Skids again. So I'm going to have the right side get the wound, so now the right side does have enough attack to hit stuff. So let's cancel my own wound. Yeah, there's the wound. Both sides needed a wound for this. So first one is this one. I'm canceling this original one by discarding Skids to draw 2 cards. 1, 2. And this wound will go to the right-hand side, which is perfect for Deadpool. So it all worked out there. Thanos actually majorly helped me. And I get to actually Cap has triggered Deadpool's effect. Thank goodness. So Storm the Beachhead goes at a time. I get 1 attack for the 1 hero class that I've got. That activates Deadpool's effect. So I get 2 attack and 2 recruit. And then I play the Trooper for a 4th attack. And I play 3 agents. I'm up to 5 recruit. Alright, I will fight the Multiple Man in City 2 or City B for 3. I have no Multiple Man in my victory pile. He's on the left hand. He's on the right hand side, so nothing there. I will take Stay Out of Trouble on this side. Got a lot of tech triggers. Let me make sure I remember. Like, oh, we got a full strength So Cap goes out of time. I remember that. And then I don't want to see Jakara. He's the one that gets empowered by strength. 4, 5, 6, and then Storm of the Beachhead is out of time. Okay. Let's keep this going. We got turn 10, and that's going to be Scalp Hunter. I was wondering where he's been. First appearance this stream. He gets +1 attack for each bystander he has. Ambush. Each player chooses a bystander from their victory pile. Scalp Hunter captures those bystanders. Joke's on you. I don't have any. So he gets nothing, which is good because that means he's at 4 attack, which means I can hit him. So I've got It'll Grow Back. 2 attack. I will KO that wound in my discard pile that I just got. To get 1 more attack, I play my 2 soldiers up to 5 attack. And I can take Scalp Hunter out for 4. No questions asked. I've got 3 recruit. And I will pick up a Groot, Surviving Sprig, right in the middle. There's Genius Billionaire Tony Stark. 4, 5, 6. Double wounds in hand. I think I have met my dead end here. Almost. I got some attack here. Turn 11 is Zenzi, who gets empowered by Instinct. Ambush, she captures a bystander for each Instinct hero in the HQ, so she gets nothing. I've got enough attack to hit her. I've got, out of time, I've got 2 hero classes, so I get 2 attack. Goes to my discard pile. I get to play Running Commentary. I don't have any other cards that have any flavor text, so I'm up to 5.5 total. And that is a total of 6, 7, 8.5 attack. The Fatal Blow, by the way, once again, I can KO a hero that costs 1 or more from my hand or discard pile. I'm not going to do that. So let's just hit Zenzi for 5, because I definitely can't hit Thanos for 13. Take her out for 5. Down to 3.5 attack. And that's the turn. Treading water. Treading water a little better than I did last time, but treading water nonetheless. I did get through half the twists and 2 of the strikes. Have I seen a bystander yet? I don't think so. Skids keeps coming back. Look at that. She's here. Moving over. This hand is not great, though. But I got the nanovirus. I can do the nanovirus thing. Turn 12 is Scalp Hunter again. Once again, no bystanders to steal. So he's just at 4. I can shatter him and hit him, which is probably... Or I can spend my shards. Or rest. Well, here's what I can do. Well, first what I can do is this. I can heal... Oh, no, Yeah. I can do the healing effect. You may have the player on your left gain this wound. Cancel it with Skids, and Skids can draw 2 cards. So I'm going to do that first. So I try to heal the nanovirus. Left side reveals Skids to discard this and draw 2 cards, and the nanovirus goes back to my hand. So I draw another wound, a Fatal Blow, and stay out of trouble. Which means now I have Coordinate. So I could Coordinate 2 attack and Danger Sense 2 if I have a tech trigger. I can keep doing that combo for a while, so I kind of don't want to get rid of the nanovirus. That's a fun combo. But my question is, what makes more sense? To hit Scalp Hunter, should I play Rock Slide and lose him, or should I play my 2 shards and lose them? I think Rock Slide is going to be better to keep around for one of the stones later, so I think I'm going to spend my shards to hit Scalp Hunter. So I'm going to go 2 attack. Shards are better as far as using, but I'm not going to get another Rock Slide, though. Or I could yeah, the Coordinate's probably the best thing to do. Because what does that leave the left-hand side with? Although I get Danger Sense 2 if I don't Coordinate it. And I will have 1, 2, 3, 4. I kind of want to keep the stay out of trouble on the left-hand side. The left-hand side has some bite. See, Rock Slide could be worth more attack than 2 if I use them later, but this game is not about trying to save. I gotta use things when they come, so I'm gonna use Rock Slide right now. Yeah. Here we go. Using Rock Slide. Let's press the button. He goes away, and Scalp Hunter's now 2 attack. Let's just hit him right now for 2. Nothing else on him. Get out of here. He could get a bystander later, which I don't want. I'll keep the shards. That's going to be the end of my turn. Pretty good hand, actually. More shards coming. Yeah, I got to keep hoarding those shards to hit Thanos because I don't know if I'm going to be able to do it otherwise. Turn 13 is another multiple man. So let's start with Storm the Beachhead. I get 1 attack because I have the 1 class, goes out of time. Then stay out of trouble, I'm going to play it. Now, which deck should I Danger Sense? 2 attack. I get Danger Sense 2. I get to look at the top 2 cards of either deck, villain deck, get 1+ attack for each villain I reveal, then rearrange them. I'm going to hit multiple men here. Maybe I think I should do left. I think I should do left-hand side. Sash says left-hand side as well. Right has fewer twists. That's a good point. I can't tuck a twist this way, but I can at least know where it's going to show up. Let's Danger Sense my left-hand side. Top 2. Okay, we get 2 attack. Jakara is the one I did not want to show up because he's going to get buffed by this HQ. So we'll put him second. Give me some time to clear other things out. Multiple men on top. I've got 6 attack. That's more than I needed, but whatever. I'll play my agents. 2, 3. We'll hit a multiple man. I have 1 in my victory pile so far, so I get to do 1. I have to KO 1 of my heroes. So 1 shield agent is going to go away. Now I've got 2 in my victory pile, down to 3, and I will take Genius Billionaire over here as well. The scheme is Fragmented Reality, Silver Fox. You can type in !setup to get a link. Oh, you just look above. Look, the night I did it earlier, so you can click that to see the entire setup. But it is a scheme where you only have 2 city spaces, and it gets ugly fast. 4, 5, 6, plus the out of time. Okay. Plus, this setup cares if it's after 8 p.m., which it is not here. I recommend you play this after 8 p.m. Turn 14 is Blockbuster once again. No bank, so he's just at 4 attack. Okay, no covert trigger, no trigger of any kind, so I just get 2 shards. And that's it for shards. I get 2 attack. And I've got 4 recruit. I am still trying to avoid escape, so I'm going to spend 2 of those shards to hit Blockbuster. I'd rather hold on to them, but otherwise I can't clear the city. Let's just take them out. And I've got 4 recruit. Because you're lucky, that's why. Let's pick up some more Groot. Let's get some Prune the Growths for 4. Get some of these strength cards out of here. There's Cap's Rare. Punch evil in the face. Oh boy, do I need to punch Thanos in the face. Save your man at a time. But I'm still going to try to get that, put all the rares in the HQ if I can. Especially when the snap happens, it'll actually help me. Because it is terrible, yep. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Ooh, I need that KO power because, ouch. Okay, turn 15 is another multiple man. All right, the multiple men showing up are buying me some time. But I could add some nasty escapes later, especially with the Infinity Stones involved. So Storm the Beachhead played from out of time is going to give me +2 attack for the 2 hero classes I've got. Discarded. So, running commentary cares about... The out of time and Deadpool really work well here. So I get 2 more attack... I activate it with the tech trigger from the out of time card. So I get 4 total attack after this and 2 total recruit. I love that scheme. The one they revealed yesterday is awesome. It's like, you know, it takes a timer scheme where twist 8 Evo wins, and it gives you just the slightest chance to actually win, which is really cool. So I get 7.5 attack, plus I get 1/2 attack for each other card with flavor text I played this turn, which includes nighttime as the right time, so I'm actually at a total 8 attack, plus the trooper makes 9. Overdid it on attack. Kind of wish something stronger came out, but it's okay. I'm up to 5 recruit as well. And let's just hit this multiple man and do some more KOing. So I have 2 multiple men cards in my victory pile, so I will fight this for 3, and I get to KO, have to KO 2 of my cards. So 2 shield agents go. I don't want to recruit lock myself. Deadpool's kind of going to help with that. So now I've got a bunch of KOs done. 5 recruit. Devoted Patriot is good on both sides. Plus, it'll give me an extra hero class for the Storm of the Beachhead. So I'm going to take this, and hopefully more show up for the other side. The Sprig is also good. You guys think I should take the Sprig, huh? Gives me an extra card at the end of the turn. That does help with Deadpool a bit. I was going to take Devoted Patriot because I could draw into... Well, I guess I can't draw into it. Sprig might actually, you're right, be better for Storm of the Beachhead because I'd start the turn with an extra card. All right. I'm trusting you guys. I'm on attempt 3. I've lost all credibility. I'm going with Surviving Sprig. All right, there's a Divided Storm Black Panther. Oh, and I have room for a sidekick, so let's do that. It is. I agree with you on that. When the comment about how Patriot is better for the green deck. Yes, I agree. But yes. Hey, Mr. Giraffe. I don't blame you for not playing this one. Exhibit A right here. 4, 5, 6. Ooh, awful hand for all those KOs that I did. Turn 16. Master Strike. So, first one whiffs. Second part, still haven't defeated any Infinity Stones. So, yeah, more wounds go out and no skids, right? Skids are not in my hand. So, no skids wound prevention. So, 2 wounds go out. Okay, that is 3 out of 5 strikes. He's at 13. Those Infinity Stones are just hiding and waiting to really ambush me here. All right, 2 more shards. Storing up the shards. And yeah, I can get Caps Rare this turn. Wait, no, I can't. I can get Padona Patriot. Almost. If I got 2 more shards, I could do it. Yeah, Empty Cities. 2 attack. Yeah, let's see. So yeah, I could get Devoted Patriot if I spend a shard to do so. Otherwise, I'd rest this 1 wound away. Or I could spend 2 shards to get Prune the Growths for more KO, and I could use the KO. But I don't want to spend too many shards. So yeah, I agree. I think taking Devoted Patriot is the best strategy. So I'm going to spend 1 shard for Recruit because I can do that with Root and Branches this turn. So I don't lose too many, and I will take Devoted Patriot. Then there's a running commentary for the left-hand side. All right. And that is this turn. That's much better. I get some KOing. I get to KO a wound. My decks are a bit... I think my decks are better than they were than in the first 2 attempts so far. First one had some pretty good stuff, but I wasn't able to get it going. Turn 17 is Jakara. I knew he was going to show up eventually. I did get rid of some greens, but some strengths, but he is still going to be empowered by a little bit. He's up to 6 attack right now, which I can't fight this turn. Next turn could fight it. 6 attack with the empowerment. These shards, make sure they're on the correct side. They're on the right-hand side. So the Fatal Blow, by the way, you can KO a hero that costs 1 or more from your hand or discard pile because it does advance the Evil Winds condition. I'm never going to do this. 3 attack doesn't do anything. Well, no, if I KO it, it's still gonna put this counter up, so I don't want to do that. But I will just get a Psychic in general. Let's get a Sidekick. I'm guessing I'm probably going to get a non-gray Sidekick, that's why. Those would be fine, but if this is a standard Sidekick, then I'm willing to do it, but we'll see. It's not, so... I usually don't get the standard ones. There's so many special ones now. But yeah, I could KO those easily with the effect. But I wasn't counting on it. Okay, I got some decent attack on both sides now. which I'm going to need, turn 18, is another Master Strike. I mean, I guess I'm glad somewhat these are coming out before these stones are. So nothing escapes, nothing to come in. Yeah, still don't have any. And so wounds go out. Did I get skids? I didn't. So more wounds. Got another Grievous on the left. Hope I get some big rest turns. That is strike number 4. Yeah, I think so too. I have the Blue Avengers one too that I'll swap in, so I'm glad you like it. It gives a nice contrast, I think. Plus, it works really well with this Dark City map that you were so generously sent to me as well. So thank you for that again. I love how it looks. What was I doing? That was a Master Strike. Let's start with It'll Grow Back. KOing. Do I have any Grievous ones in my discard pile or just the standard? Just the standard. So we're going to KO this wound to get 3.5 attack. Let's Surviving Sprig, 4.5 attack. One more card at the end of this turn. We will KO some more stuff. 6.5 attack. I will KO this other wound from my discard pile. 2 wounds KO'd this turn. I will get a shard out of that. And this is a green card, so I get a green shard. It's not complicated, right? I tell myself. 7 attack. That is enough to get through to Jakara. I've also got 2 recruit. I should play that first. And let's hit Jakara for 6 attack out of the 7.5. Keeping all my shards. Fight, KO one of your heroes. Another operative is gone. And Jakara is gone. And I get a sidekick. This is a standard sidekick. Where were you for the other side? And now I get to draw 7 cards. Let's keep the chaos coming. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Well, maybe I'll draw skids at the end of the next turn. The nice thing about having the shards too is that if I have a really bad hand and it's an emergency, I can spend them to get rid of a villain. That's pretty nasty. Ideally, I'd wait for enough shards to hit Thanos, but I don't always have that luxury. Okay, Nightshade comes in. She's empowered by tech. Fight, you get +1 recruit for each tech hero in the HQ. Nobody's tech, so she's not empowered. She doesn't get any empowerment bonus. Let's start by... I can draw with Hairball. Anything else I want to do? I can do some danger sensing, which is nice. Let's start with Hairball. 1 attack. Draw a card. Goes away. Next we have... Let's do Surviving Sprig next. Yeah, these cards should be exact to the original. So you can check, but that does count as a flavor text card. Yes, that's what I was doing. I had to put a marker on my deck. I can pull out the original card here if nobody wants to look it up. But I don't think there were any liberties taken there in that regard. Here, I'll show it. I have it nearby. Just so you can see. Where do I have the heroes? Groot, Tony. All right, here we go. Found him. It's just longer flavor text than what's here, just for room purposes. So there you go. Okay. What am I? Oh, I'm running over stuff. Great. Not cards though. That's good. Okay. So yeah, I do want to play that first for the bonus from Deadpool. So let's get 1 more attack and 1 more recruit. Let's do the danger sense now. 2 more attack. I should check. I still want to check the left-hand side because yeah, the left-hand side does have more twists. So let's go top 2 cards. Okay, we got Multiple Man of the Soul Stone. 2 more attack, but I'll keep it in this order. Kind of scared of the Soul Stone coming out. Running commentary is going to be... Actually, did I miss Hairball's attack? All right, thank you. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 from Hairball. Missed that one. If only I can get enough to hit Thanos this way, but it's not going to be enough. Up to 10. Actually, maybe. That's 10 attack. I've played 1 card with 2 cards with flavor text. So I get, I'm at 10.5. I'm at 2 more halves. I'm at 11.5 right now. After those 2 cards. If only I had 2 shards. No cards to coordinate on the right. Don't think I took any. Yeah, that's right. It's 11.5 attack. Those stone escapes really hurt me. But I guess we'll spend 3 of our 11.5 to hit Nightshade. 8.5 attack left. And I get no recruit because there are no tech in the HQ. Alright, and I get 2 more recruit. Do I want to take this divided Storm Black Panther card? I just don't want it to sit around this whole time. Oh, this is the bad one. It doesn't do anything. I really don't want this. I'm gonna have to KO something soon, and I'd rather it be this. So, yeah, sidekick it is. If I'm lucky, I'll get the standard one I can use to get rid of the wound. No, I got Layla Miller, who's also good. I'll take her. And I get 7 cards because of the Sprig from earlier. It was a while ago, but I'm pretty sure, yep, that was in this hand. Thank you, reminder die on the deck. 2, 3, 4. Okay, Skids is in hand. If I can thin the deck enough and just keep having the Sprig show up, that's going to be great. I might spend Skids, though, if I can get Punch Evil in the face. If she helps me do that. I already got 5 recruit this hand. I got 3 more cards. 5, 6, 7. Yeah, it's not going to do it. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 7 cards, but not the hand I wanted. We're up to 3 hours. This is cool. Turn 20 is Tetu coming in, empowered by range, so he's going to tuck one of the non-range heroes in the HQ. He is going to tuck probably one of the Prune the Growths. I really wish I could tuck that Storm Black Panther, but I can't. Yeah. And it's another Tony Stark Stay Out of Trouble. He gets empowered, so he's at 5 attack. I can fight him if I decide to spend shards. I can also do the nanovirus thing. So I got Skids in hand. Let's do the nanovirus thing. We'll do the healing to have left side gain it. Left side will reveal Skids to discard her and draw 2 cards. I got Tony and Troopers. Now I got some coordinate I can do. Kind of fun back and forth. I can get 1 attack, 1 recruit if I coordinate this, which will put me up to 4, which means I get to spend 1 fewer shard to hit Tetu, which I'm going to do that. So let's Prune the Growths, Hydra Soldier. That's 3 attack. And yes, I'm going to coordinate Tony, discard him on the left side to draw an agent, but I get 1 more attack and 1 recruit. I'll spend... Actually, can I recruit? I guess I could recruit Storm Black Panther out, but I don't want to do that. That's 5 recruit. I'd rather take another Prune the Growths, so I'm just going to spend the shard for 1 more attack so I can hit him. I got to tuck something again when I do this. So, actually, can I tuck Storm Black Panther now? Because this happens when he's in my victory power, right? So now nobody's empowering anybody. So I should... Yes, exactly. Great, okay. Glad we're on the same page there, because it depends on where they are. So I will tuck them and replace with Liberate the Prisoners. Cool. Deleted. Defeated and deleted. 5 recruit. I still think I want to take Groot. Yeah, I do. There's another Sprig. It's a full reshuffle. I should be entering a situation where I can hit harder now. And Evil wins here when the non-gray hero KO'd. When the villain deck runs out of cards, Evil does not win. Actually, no, it does. When a villain deck is empty, it doesn't end at that at that point. It's as soon as the next turn comes and the turn ends, just like a regular draw. So I have until that point if I don't lose to the Evil wins condition to either of them, which I still could do easily. Not a very good hand. Still got a lot of junk in there. 8 cards. Was one of these from out of time? Oh no, I drew a skid, so none of them are out of time right now. We're good. All right, turn 21 is another multiple man, and the one after that, if I recall correctly, is an Infinity Stone. Okay, well, Storm the Beachhead just going to give me 1 attack. But, yeah, it's going to be a real good KO. I have a lot of grays. And he KOs heroes, so I got to make sure I don't KO the wound by accident. Storm the Beachhead, 1 attack, out of time. Followed by Deadpool. I get both to 3 attack, 2 recruit. And let's play everything we got. 1 attack, 1 more recruit, 1 more attack, 1 more attack up to 6, 1 more recruit up to 4, and then I got Psychic Trauma. Okay, so I've got 4 recruit. I'll decide on that in a second. But let's hit multiple man. So I've got 3 multiple men in hand. So when I fight this for 3, I KO 3 of my heroes. So let's get rid of both agents and a trooper. Okay. And I've got 4 recruit. I can take the Sprig. I can take Stay Out of Trouble. With my deck so thin, it makes Sprig even better. So yeah, I agree with you. I should take Surviving Sprig, especially if I can get my hands on Cap. But I don't think I can because I'm KOing all my ranged or my recruit. But let's try to get a bunch of cards in hand. Let's keep that pattern going. There's another Storm the Beachhead. New hand is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. There's still so much KOing I have to do. I feel like the graves never end. I gotta be careful with multiple man because at some point he might cause me to KO. I did it! 22 turns. Totally not because of the villain deck. Alright, Master Strike. The last strike is played before another Infinity Stone showed up. So still have none in victory piles. This is all because of the shuffle. So 2 more wounds go out. Triple checking, no skids in hand. She's in the discard pile. So these wounds are going to hurt me though. I've got, looks like 1 Grievous one on the right and 1 standard one on the left. That's the last strike. Okay, that's 4 attack. That's not going to go anywhere. So this is a rest or sidekick turn. I got 4 attack and 2 recruit. I think it's beneficial if I rest this 1 wound away because I have so many to deal with. So let's just rest this wound instead of a sidekick. Call it. Ooh, I got a couple of turns, a bunch of grays. Not really fond of that. But I do have an extra hero class this turn for the out of time card. Turn 23 is the Soul Stone. There it is. Gets +1 attack for each other villain in the city. Ambush each player without an Infinity Stone in the victory pile KOs a non-gray hero from the discard pile. Okay. So yeah, nobody's got any in my discard pile. I lose Groot. It's the only one there. Oh well. Can't do anything about that. That's 1 more KO. Up to 7 now. Fight to reveal the top 2 cards of your deck. KO one of them and draw the other. I lost a Groot out of that. That's too bad. Okay. Storm the Beachhead. Discarded. Gives me 2 attack. Layla, what team should I pick? Avengers, Deadpool, Merc for Money, I mean. Shield. Probably Avengers. I think I have more Avengers than anything. So I'll play her for the 1 attack, and I'm gonna say Avengers. At least I get to tuck stuff. And both of them are Avengers. Do I want Stay Out of Trouble or do I want Zabu? How much attack can I get if I take Stay Out of Trouble? I'll get 5, 8, 9, 10. Not enough to hit him. I can take Stay Out of Trouble, and I can Danger Sense again. Yeah. Reveal the top 2 cards of your deck, KO one of them, and draw the other. I only have 2 cards left in my deck. So should I tuck one of them or both of them? Because I am going to fight the stone this turn. I should probably tuck both of them to give me the best chance, because I have 2 cards here. I'm pretty sure one is going to be a gray, so... I have to take one, though, actually. So, which one am I taking? Tuck the other one. I'll do the Danger Sense, and I'll tuck Zabu. So I'm going to go ahead and get rid of her. And I'll play Stay Out of Trouble. And hopefully one of the top 2 cards in my deck is one that's not a hero that's not non-gray. Or no, it is a non-gray hero. I hope it's not. All right. So I get 2 more attack. I play Storm the Beachhead, so I get the Danger Sense too. Let's still pick this side. Top 2 cards of the deck are... Okay, we got a Twist and a Bystander. So... I think I want the Twist to come before the Bystander. So that the first card that's played is a Bystander. So I'm going to go Twist first, then Bystander. If I do it the other way around, I'll have a nice turn of a Bystander coming in, probably going to Thanos. But I'd rather one of the 2 cards played be the Bystander. So I get 1 attack from the Danger Sense. No, I don't. That was a Twist and a Bystander. I get nothing. None of them are villains. That's fine. Running Commentary up to 8.5. Up to 9, actually, because I got 1/2 attack for playing Stay Out of Trouble, which has flavor text. And 10 attack is my total. Still short from hitting the Mastermind, but I can hit the Soul Stone and cross my fingers and hope I don't KO anything good. That will bring out that counter. I'm at 5 attack now. Reveal the top 2 cards of your deck, KO one of them and draw the other. Okay, here we go. First card is, that's amazing, Fatal Blow and Surviving Sprig. So I will KO Fatal Blow, draw Surviving Sprig. Wonderful. Thank goodness for that Investigate. That really helps me out. Sprig activates. 1 more attack. That's 1 card draw extra. And I've got 2 Recruit. I can't rest because I already fought, so it's a sidekick for me. And that sidekick is going to be Rusty Firefist Collins, a little more KO power. Happy to see it. And now I have a Infinity Stone in my villain deck, or my victory pile, for all intents and purposes. Okay, that's Zabu as my extra card. That's the last card in my deck. Now I get 6 more, thanks to the Sprig. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. That's a stacked hand. I got to remember I've got Skids, and I've got 2 Coordinate cards. I could pick 1 to use next turn, so I'll keep them on top. I'll try to remember that they're there in this next turn, which has a little bit less going for it. Turn 24, Chimera. So she's going to ambush over the top 3 cards with the villain deck. I don't want to rearrange the left-hand side with the Scheme Twist where it is, so I'm going to reveal this own side. Ooh, this side's almost out of cards, though. Oh, left side has so many more villain deck cards. How did that happen? Anyway. Extra Scheme Twist played on the right, I guess. And other things happening. Top 3 cards, although this will speed up the deck even faster, but I'm going to do it anyway. Oh, yeah. Left has a Bystander for sure. Anyway. Okay, we got a Twist, you got Multiple Man, and you got Blockbuster. Rest go back in random order. So I got Twist over here, too. I might draw this game pretty soon, actually. Which is going to be better than my first 2 losses. So she gets nothing. It'd be nice if I got at least 1 Mastermind tactic. All right, let's do our draw first. 2 cards drawn with the sidekick. 1, 2. Brute and Branches get me 2 more shards. 2 attack from Prune the Growth. That's 2. 2 attack from the Soldier. That's 4. Let's go ahead and fight Chimera for 3. She has no fight effect, so she's just out of here. So 1. I've got free Recruit. I can get up to 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So I can get punch evil in the face this turn, or I keep my shards to hit Thanos. I'm not Savior. I'm not going to be. I don't have any bystanders. So I think it's best for me to probably just keep these shards for later. Yeah, I'm going to keep them. As much as I'm tempted to, I'm going to keep them and get a sidekick. Red Wing. Red Wing it is. Okay, at least I'm happy. This is my best score so far, I think. I don't mind not writing the first one down. Oh, I forgot about all the coordinate. I told you I would forget. I didn't need to use it anyway, though. Wouldn't have helped. Turn 25 is... there's the twist. Revealed. So now we're going to play 2 cards in the villain deck. The first one is going to be that bystander going right to Thanos himself. I feel really bad for her. The second one is going to be Vertigo. That's not so bad. Okay. So... starting with the Sprig. Right-hand side doesn't have any coordinate, right? No, I don't know if it does. All right, 1 attack and a extra card next turn. We're going to play Storm the Beachhead, which is going to give me tech, strength, covert, instinct. I got 4 attack for once from this. I'm at 5 attack. Goes out of time. I get to Danger Sense. 2 more attack. Now, where should I look? Right-hand side, I know it's there. But I don't know what order it's in. I know a twist is coming. So if I look at the right-hand side, I might be able to tuck that twist. Left side, I don't have the knowledge. So left-hand side, at least I can do a rearrange. Yeah, we're going to do left. Top 2. Multiple Man and Chimera. So we're going to get the 2 attack up to 9. And we're going to put Multiple Man on top. And get 10, 11 attacks. 2 short, 2 attacks short again. So in that case, I'll play Zabu. The only card I really want to KO here... actually, Vertigo might help. Hold on. I've got 5 attack. If I fight Vertigo for 5 right now, I will have 4 attack left. And I can get 4 new cards. Does the next twist guarantee loss? Well, not if I run out of cards in the villain deck first, right? Before I fight Thanos. That would probably be the best way to increase my score. Just to keep the game going without fighting him at all. I'm just going for a draw right now, so you're right. Oh, no, you're right. The snap doesn't have to KO, but still, I'm sure there's some other thing that's going to give me a KO somewhere. Do any of his other tactics KO? I'm just trying to get a good score here. I mean, I want to win. And I can survive the snap, but... I'm just trying to figure out whether I fight Vertigo now. I think I do. I'm going to fight Vertigo. Right now. Although right-hand side is a really good hand. Well, a decent hand. I've got... I don't want to play Skids, though. I want to save her for more wound cancellation. And I've got a good hand on the right. I'm going to fight Vertigo anyway. I'm going to have to reshuffle. I'm just going to have to get over it. Right, but I can do the Grievous Wound combo on the right to keep drawing 2 every time with Skids. Which happens quite often. See, I have the Nanovirus in hand, but I can't do it now, though. She's going to be gone. My gut says to just fight Vertigo now before I play anything else. So I'm going to do that. I'm going to go with 4. Yeah, I got 1, 2, 3, 4. Yep. And from the beachhead. I'm going to go ahead and hit Vertigo first. Discard all 4 cards. Draw 4 cards. Okay. Got worse stuff, but it's okay. I'm cycling through. Right-hand side does the same thing. I lose all 6 cards. On the right-hand side, 1 and a reshuffle. I got 5 more cards. And maybe we can do a KO. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I got worse stuff. Man, I had a good hand there too. Okay, so I'll play what I've got. Rusty Collins, a 5th attack, investigate for a card that costs 0. KO to discard it. Didn't get either. Leave Deadpool on top. And then up to 7. I can't do anything with that. So that's the turn. And I get 7 cards, so I played a Sprig this turn. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. That's the rest of my deck, and I got the wounds. Yep, I got Rusty in the exile zone. Moving over. Technically the bottom of the sidekick stack, but I'm not getting back there. All right, turn 26. Almost out of cards there. We got Blockbuster again. There's no bank. He does nothing. 2 more shards. Loading up on shards over here. And 3 recruit. I can play another card from the villain deck. If I do KO this food, no thanks. 3 recruit. And I get another sidekick. I can get the rare again, but I'm going to hold on to my shards. I got a standard, sidekick, and that's that. Okay. I guess I should have fought Blockbuster, actually. Let me backtrack a little bit. I had 1 soldier. Yeah, I'm worried about the escape, so let me backtrack. I'm going to take the soldier I had and 3 shards and hit Blockbuster. Because I'm worried about that. Alright. Now we move on to this hand. We've got a multiple man. I have 2 wounds. This would be a nice little rest, but I can also hit things, so I'm not going to do that. Sprig, 1 extra card. Cool. Nighttime is the right time. Gets me... Yeah, if there's a way I can get rid of cards. He is going to KO too many things, so I'm going to have to rely on the right-hand side to take care of him. And it will. Let's see how much recruit I can get. I got 2 recruit, 4 recruit. I can rest, or I can... let me just play everything else out, just so I have everything. I got 4 attack, 4.5, plus... I'm at 5 attack, and I'm at 4 recruit. So yeah, if I do fight multiple men this turn, I've got 1, 2, 3, 4 in my discard pile. So I have to KO 4 of my heroes. 2 of those will be non-gray, and that will be counting up the non-gray heroes KO counter. So I have to leave him alone. But it's unfortunate, because if he escapes, that's a KO anyway. But yeah, since I do have 2 wounds, let's do a rest. And I get to draw 7 cards next turn anyway, so... Maybe it'll be fine, maybe. Maybe it'll be fine. That's a full shuffle, though, and here's my entire deck. I've KO'd a lot of things. I could, but I'll just let the right-hand side handle multiple man instead of loading up my deck with Maria's. It's a shame so many of the multiple man cards are on the left-hand side's deck. Okay, cool. I got skids and I got a couple coordinates, so I'm going to put those on top just so I don't forget about those. Someone's going to have a really lucky game and just win this in a very short amount of turns. All right. I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yep, that's my hand. Turn 28. Twist. Luckily, the city's empty right now, so play 2 cards in the villain deck. Here we go. We've got Multiple Man, and we've got Vertigo. So that's 1 escape. 1 more KO. That deck's almost empty, though. That's the thing. I'm probably going to draw. Which, again, I'll count as a victory. Which I shouldn't, because it's not a victory, but you know what I mean. Let's KO... Probably to stay out of trouble. That's 1 more. 8 non-gray heroes KO'd. There's another Multiple Man gone. Vertigo comes in. I have 2 cards left in the villain deck on the right-hand side. Left-hand side's got 4, 5, 6, 7. So I really shorted myself a whole bunch of turns by having a whole bunch of stuff happen on the right-hand side. But we'll see. Now I'll fight Multiple Man. I've got 1, 2, 4. Don't have that many turns left, you guys. 4 attack, and I got 3 recruit. Running out the deck in this setup is actually pretty... I'm gonna take it as a... I don't know. If nothing else, it's an achievement. I'm gonna hit Multiple Man. I don't think I have any over here. I have 1. Okay, so I have 1, so I take him out. And I KO 1 of these operatives. And I'm out to 1 attack. Let's, I don't really want that Deadpool over here. So I won't. I almost could hit Vertigo as well. Can left side hit Vertigo? Left side... Oh, I have Coordinate. So I could Coordinate, spend some shards, and hit Vertigo also. Since I only have a couple more turns left, that honestly might be the way to do it. I don't think I'm going to hit Thanos anytime soon, even with 4 shards. And I can Danger Sense it. Yeah, let's do this. Let's Coordinate, stay out of trouble. Oh wait. Multiple Man's gone. Let's Coordinate, Danger Sense 2. I won't get the Danger Sense 2, though. That's the thing. I'm just trying to survive. So I'm gonna hold off on that. I'm gonna Coordinate Genius Billionaire instead, so I can spend 3 shards to hit her. All right, I'm gonna Coordinate this. I get 1 more attack, 1 more recruit. Left hand side is gonna discard it, and to draw Storm the Beachhead, arguably a better card. And I'll spend 3 shards, just so I'm not in danger. Oh, that's gonna reshuffle everything though. It's fine. That means left hand side will get 7 new cards. Ah, what the heck, we'll do it. I got some good stuff in there down there. All right, so let's fight. Each player discard. I have no more cards in my hand over here. Each player discards all the cards in the hand, then draws that many cards. Got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 discarded. Left hand side draws a whole new hand. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Not quite better, but it still has some power. All right, and I'll get a sidekick over here. Layla Miller. Okay, just got a few more turns left. Some decent hands here. Trying to get as much VP as I can. Turn 29 is Chimera, who's going to ambush. Reveal the top 3 cards of the villain deck. Capture bystanders. I'm going to pick this side. Top 3 are Twist, Stonekeeper, and Nightshade. Okay, that's fun. Shuffling those up. Don't know where that is. I hope the Twist is down at the bottom. Extra card next turn. Another extra card next turn. So I gotta make sure that number's on 2 so I don't make a mistake. Up to 5.5 attack after running commentary. 6, 7. Again, more than I needed. Let's hit Chimera for 3. Up to 4. Down to 4. And that's all I can do. So let's draw 8 cards after a reshuffle. If I can just hit Thanos 1 time, I'll do it. Since a draw and a lose don't matter as far as points, it just matters if you didn't win. I can hit Thanos on my last possible turn and not worry about actually losing to the KO thing. My score will be better if I just get Thanos VP. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So many other better cards that are not here in this hand. Like in the other half. Okay, here we go. Turn 30. Second to last card on the right-hand side is Multiple Man. On the correct side for me to fight him. So, let's go. Let's start with Red Wing. I only have 2 cards in my deck. So let's reshuffle and look at the top 3. Actually, yes. I'm going to do that right now. There's no recruits I can really do before that. Top 3 cards of my deck are the top 2 and whatever I shuffle into. Here we go. Here's the top 3. It's a Hydra Soldier, and it'll grow back. Yeah, I need a gray so when I fight Multiple Man it doesn't give me a KO. Yep. I've got, just real quick. You're right, because I got 2 of them, so I'm going to do 2 KOs. So I need to draw. I'm going to draw with Devoted Patriot anyway. So I'll draw It'll Grow Back right now. I'll put the rest back in the same order, and I'll draw it anyway. So I've got that covered. I get to get rid of the... Well, here's what I do. Nanovirus, I have Skids in hand, right? No, I don't. I had her in my last hand. Okay, so I can't do that. Let's get rid of it. Let's get 2.5 attack up to 3.5 attack by KOing the Nanovirus. We got the Sprig. We're at 4.5 attack. Extra card draw next turn. Prune the Growths. I can't KO the Operative because then I can't fight Multiple Man and be safe, so I'm not going to KO and get a shard. I will play Devoted Patriot for a card draw. That's going to be the other gray I need, and it goes out of time. And now it's KO new hero, so I get to play both of these. I'm at 7.5 attack for anybody that cares, and 1 recruit. Let's fight Multiple Man, who's going to now be the 3rd one, so for the other 2 I have to KO a hero, and they got my 2 grays, so... Safe there. A little more VP for me. And that's all I can do this turn. I get 7 cards plus the out of time. So there's that. 2, 3, 4, 5. This will be my last turn. I got some card draws here, so I got to make it count. Wouldn't it be great if I could hit Thanos on my final turn? I got coordinates too, but that's not now. All right, turn 31. Scheme Twist. Okay, good. Kind of. I think I know what the top 2 cards are, so I'm going to have 1 escape, but not 2. So the first card is Stonekeeper. Oh, shoot. If the Soul Stone's in the city or escape pile, each player discards a card. If it's in a player's victory pile, that player draws. Isn't it in a victory pile? Yeah, it's in the left-hand side's victory pile. So I, on the left side, draw 2 cards. Cool. I draw 2. That's great. 1, 2. One of them's a wound. Okay, but that's probably going to escape. Second card from the villain deck is Nightshade. So, didn't quite lose, but got close. It's the 9th KO. That KO is going to be... Nighttime is the right time. And refresh with Little Gray Area, and Stonekeeper runs away. That is the 9th non-gray hero KO'd, and that is the 2nd stone that is, or 3rd stone that escaped. I think I must have not counted it up properly. He should be at 14. Was that kind of wrong the whole time? Yeah, the Space Stone's there, the Stonekeeper's there, and the Power Stone. I was so not even able to hit Thanos, so it wasn't even close. So there's actually been 3 stone escapes this whole time. I had the number right, just not the counter right. But whatever. All right, let's see. Can I get 14 attack this turn? That would be fun. I don't have to worry about Nightshade. Because at the end of next turn, the game is over. That's correct, right? In Fragmented Realities, if either villain deck runs out, the game is over at the end of that turn. I can't do the sneaky pick a villain deck thing that turn. I'm like 95% sure on that. Okay, let's do what I can. The Sprig, that's not going to matter. 1 attack. I'm pretty sure that's the way it works, but I'd have to check some rulings. It will be important for the special rules. All right, let's do a Danger Sense. I'm going to get 2 more attack. Oh, I have to play attack first, so back up. Genius Billionaire, 1 attack, 1 recruit. Now we'll play Stay Out of Trouble to get me 2 more attack. Let's pick this side because there's only 1 card in the other deck. Maybe I can get 2 attack this way. All right, Reality Stone and the Nebula. So Nebula first. 2 more attack though. 7. I'm at 8. I'm at 10. And 2 more recruit. And I got 2 more. I'm at 5 recruit. Still can't hit Thanos. Let's go ahead and KO this wound from my hand. Get rid of Zabu. And hit Nightshade, who's empowered by this 1 tech card. So I'm hitting her for 4. Down to 6. A little more VP for me. And let's just end the turn by picking up Storm the Beachhead. Just for fun. Alright, and that's the turn. That's my last left side turn if I'm doing this correctly. 4, 5, and a reshuffle to get 7 cards. I got Skids in hand. That might be useful, but it might not matter. 6, 7. Anybody in chat agree with me that if one of these villain decks run out, the game is over at the end of that turn? I think that's how it's supposed to work. Here's the last card on the right-hand side's villain deck. It's the Mind Stone. The Mind Stone gets plus attack equal to the highest cost of hero in the HQ. Ambush all heroes currently HQ cost 2 more this turn. Fight, gain a hero from the HQ. So the Mind Stone is actually 9 attack because of Cap here. And if I'm correct, this is my last turn because there are no more cards in this villain deck. Oh, does it do the double cost from the Divided? I thought the Divided cards add up their attack bonuses, but not their cost. Oh, the secondary effect, right? He's at 11. Thank you. I've done that before with the Mind Stone, and I didn't make that connection last time. So for some reason, it doesn't match with me. So thank you. All right, let's see if I can get 11 attack. I got 1 shard, one little shard floating over here. Let's draw some cards. Here we go. 2 more card draws. 1, 2. That's not going to be enough. My soldiers give me 1, 2. Oh, thank you. Kappa's out of time. So that means I have to play him first. That would have drawn this first soldier. And then I get the sidekick would give me 1, 2. Okay, we're good. 1, 2, 3. After all that, not a lot. Prune the growths. 4, 5. I can KO a card from my hand or discard pile. I'll KO this operative to get another shard. I don't think it'll matter. Oh, it might. No, it's not going to matter. I don't have enough. Root and branches, I get 2 shards. And then I've got 1, 2, 3 recruit. So I can get 7 recruit. If only I could recruit Captain America, that wouldn't help me. So I've got 9 attack max. So if it wasn't for that buff, I could hit something. But I'm going to end my last turn not being able to do anything. And I'll just have to accept that. So I'll end my turn right now. And because there are no more cards in this villain deck, I'm pretty sure that means the game is over. Oh, wait. It's not a draw at all. That's not an evil wins at all. It is a draw. Hold on. I played the wrong thing. I gotta get my credit for not having an evil wins this time. One more time. There we go. That makes me feel a little better for just being a draw. Yeah, my best game, certainly. And, all right. What was left in the other side's villain deck? Yeah, 5 out of 4 because the Chebe was played. I got stones and stuff. All right. Whew. All right, let me go ahead and do my score, but definitely it counted as not a win. So anybody who predicted lose or draw, 3 attempts, 3 failures, some failures worse than the others. So let's see what my score is going to be. 32 turns, which is good for a losing game. Let me just enter that stuff. right now. I'll take it. I'll take the victory. I'll take the win. And how many escapes, though? I feel like it was fewer than last time. 1, 2, 3, 4. Chebe's in the KO pile. He's a scheme twist. 5, 6. And I'll put that in the special rules. 7. 7 escapes. Pretty good for this setup. And then let's count our VP. Left and right. Didn't touch Thanos once, though. So we got 2, 5, 8, 13, 14, 16, 17, 18, 22, 23, 26 on the left. Wish I had more bystanders here. 1, 4, 5, 7, 10, 13, 16, 18, 20, 22, 23 on the right. Wow, that's not a lot of VP at all, is it? We'll see if it's enough for me. All the VP I left on the board were all the stuff that escaped, and this stuff, and then Thanos as well. But oh boy, good luck with this setup. This is ruthless. It is unforgiving, and I don't envy you guys one bit. But I cannot wait, genuinely cannot wait to read the comments on this one next week. Speaking of next week, I'll see you on Tuesday, 4 p.m. Pacific regular time for a setup from this week of the tournament, week 3. By the way, if you're in the tournament, again, you have until the end of day on Sunday Pacific time to get those results in. And then on Thursday will be a regular time, 4 p.m. Pacific, randomizer stream. I will see you back for all of that. And we got a few folks here, so I think we should go check out who else is streaming and give them a quick raid, just in case there's any tabletop, top-down board game and stuff going on, because I always appreciate... Ooh, there's some interesting things happening here. I always appreciate the setup where people take the time to put the top-down camera on it. Oh, we can't... Oh, I know who we're going to go to. Okay, we're going to go check out Time Roller. He comes by a lot, so go say hi to him when the raid moves over, and I will see you guys next week. Until then, y'all take care. Thanks for coming by.